No, he's good. He's good.
It's good.
All right. Shalawam. Hey, we the true Hebrew Israelites, but first, before we get started, we're going to give all praises and glory to
YAHAWAH, bahasham, Yahawashi, bahasham, Microchip.
Double honors to the apostles and elders of great Millstone. Peace and blessings to the sons of y'all can push this truth all the world. Shalom, keep pushing.
Shalawam.
Shalawam.
But hey, we're gonna get into it because hey, as you see now, E just started his new variant, man. You know, I'm trying to keep the words so you don't get flagged and that, but hey, that's what's coming down. We've been warning you since last year about, you know, lockdown number 2, you know, and so on and so on. But as you see, he done kicked it up right after you niggas feast day, that wicked day Thanksgiving, man. You know, he ain't giving you niggas no rest, because that's all that's coming to this place, no rest. Because now, everybody's talking about, oh, well, you've been talking about the end days, but hey, we're getting closer and closer now. We in the very last stages of the end days. And you seeing it now, and he ready for that goddamn birthright, you know? He tired of fucking playing games out here, so he can ready to lock this motherfucker down. And you niggas about to get drowned when he get ready to take you under. We go ahead and get that, I guess, 58. Well, I got the 55. Okay, go.
Psalms 58. In Psalms chapter 58, verse 3. The wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies.
Yeah, and that's talking about Esau Edom, the so-called white man. You know, first what he said, 15 days to flatten the curve. And here it is, we're going in fucking 2 years. You know, he's like, hey, you take the venom, you're gonna be all right, nothing gonna happen to you. Now here it is, oh, well, the venom really don't work. You know, you need a different kind of venom now. You know, talking about the
shots.
Yeah.
Anton Frodovich, what did he say? Oh, you don't need to wear a mask. A
Gun.
week later, you need to wear a mask.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't need the juice. Oh, now you need a booster juice.
Yeah.
And now they're saying what? Oh, well, the juice isn't really working, but still get the juice anyway.
You still got to take it.
Yeah, like brother posted the clip. Hey, just do it anyway, just because. You know, and everything gonna be all right. You know, we're gonna lift the supply shortages. You're gonna get everything back. You can't believe nothing this man's saying.
I want to say something too.
Uh-huh.
And through the spirit, if you've been watching, if you've been paying attention to all the things that's going on the news, you can honestly, if you in the spirit, you can honestly see what's the mandates and what's the things how they really gonna press everybody when this ship gets presented to the whole world. If they're doing this right now for some damn the C-19, all right, that thriller juice, imagine what they're gonna do when the chip gets presented to everyone in the world, man. You're gonna be blacklisted, you're gonna be cut off from cities, you're gonna be cut off. You see, real quick, I don't mean to cut you off. Get somebody, get 13, Revelation 13. This man is doing this for the C-19. Imagine what he's gonna do for that chip, man. He's gonna really push this to the teeth about how no man shall buy nor sell. He's doing it now. You can't here in New Orleans. It's here in the Orleans Parish. If you ain't got the C-19, it's certain restaurants you can't go in, gyms you can't go in. So imagine when they blacklist everybody with this, man. You ain't gonna be able to go on the fucking streets. It's gonna be, and when these brothers, I know this brother didn't say it. Raya, certain these brothers have said it before. Look at the other nations over there in Australia and in Europe of what they do. They practice on them first.
They're dropping the hammer over there on those people.
Yeah, they are the guinea pigs of the world. They practice on them first and they bring it over here. When they fully practice it and got everything down, they rehearse it down how they gonna do things. It's literally a police state in Australia, man. Helicopters flying around all that night. Humvees, the police going, they catch you on the street. They ain't asking no. They just shooting in your arm. Or you going your ass to jail, and they gonna still shoot you in your arm.
They already taking people now and sending them off to those quarantine camps.
Yeah, busting in your door and taking your kids from you, man. This is what we told you was gonna happen. This is what the scripture said in the Apocrypha. How they gonna be like mad men sparing none. But when they come over here with the something's gonna happen. Some major event is gonna happen to where they're gonna make it a mandate. They're gonna make it mandatory to get that chip. But get it real fast and get right back to you.
Sorry, 15 or
Yeah,
16. Okay.
Yeah.
16 or 15.
Actually, you should read 16, 17, and then jump to 15. What the consequences are for not getting it.
All right, we start with Revelation 13:16. And he calleth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads.
And what he's doing now, he's practicing even in, like I have a friend or two that's in jail. They're saying that they're pressing them. Oh, you want to get out of here? You want to jump your months to get out of here? Take this. You want to get visitation? You know, you can touch your people for 2 hours. You already in that bitch for an hour to see your people. Now they're saying you can get extra hours on the phone. It's stupid shit. And take that. All right, free and bond, meaning the people that's out here in the free world, because they call this the free world. People operating, doing what they want to do. The people out here gonna be faced with it, and the people that's bond, meaning people in jail, man, gonna be faced. They already faced with the C-19. So imagine that you are state property in that place, man. You don't have no say-so. You don't have no say-so. So I'm not gonna get down the program. We'll throw your ass in the hole for 11 months, man.
And verse 17.
Go ahead.
And that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark.
They're already doing that. There's certain websites not even letting you get certain products unless they're asking you the little box coming on. Hey, have you got? Well, no, I haven't got it. And it just glitches where you can't even get the shit. You can't even get what you want.
Hey, Esau's hitting every angle. It's not just website, it's dating apps. It's up in New York. You got the mayor talking about saying, hey, if you don't got proof if you can't show proof that you've gotten the juice, then you can't use the New York subway. You can't use the transit system. That's the measure you're trying to put into place.
Right. He's gonna really come down and press your life, man. We seeing what he's doing now with the C-19. He's putting everything in the vice grip. And it's either get down or lay down. You got to get down with the program. And the thing about the Lord willing, in the middle of the Lord, we ain't getting down with the program. Period. We do like the scripture say, render unto Caesar what is Caesar. But when it comes to issues like that, no, we ain't. No, it's not happening. Go ahead, Doc.
Or the name of the beast, or the number of his name.
Right. It all trickles down into being down with the system. All right. This system, this America is a system based on all type of other things that goes into this mark of the beast, man. Ultimately, it's going to trickle down to this mark of the beast. It's what we're seeing now with this brother going in. He's literally going into the C-19. That's based on a system. That system is set in play going into these I can't even say the word because of fucking YouTube, but these spittals, man, these hospitals, man, which goes into putting all your information on servers and data to have your records, man. Right, that's why they're pressing these kids now. They're pressing these kids when they can't even go to school. You can't even play ball, man, unless you down with the program. You know, go ahead.
If I could say real quick, what have you been seeing going on? First, it started off with the paper cards to show that you've gotten the juice, but now there's a big controversy with it where people are buying fake cards off of Telegram, so we got to get rid of the cards. Now we're coming with the QR code. There's nothing that can happen with that. Oh wait, over in Europe, people are able to break into the systems and get the passcodes and names to say, oh, I've got the juice. What do you think the next step's going to be? We need to put it in you with your own personal identification and everything.
That's set up. You know, when you start dealing with this so-called white man, he actually wants you to buck up. It's all is in his plan for you to, but he know they're going to be people that's resistant, so he set things in place for when that happens. He wants you to say no. He wants you to say you're not going to get it. So he has different things set up. And a long time ago, we went over something about the 3 stages of war. He's doing it. He started off nice. Now we come into the second stage. Then the last stage is when he coming out with the hammer, man. Even putting people to death. It's how nasty he's gonna get over here, man. This nigga gonna be putting people to death.
He says it in verse 15.
Go ahead.
Here's the wisdom. So like, here's wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666.
Right, we bear down to this man's system. Now everything is operated on just a lot of other things, data and Help me out, man.
Goes into grapho and
Yeah.
When you break down the words, it pretty much goes into it's going to be a physical thing in you, and when you go into the root word of some of the stuff, it says it's going to have your records on it, the grapho.
Right.
Everything.
Yeah, which is all this goes back to. Even literally, the things that's in the things that's inside of the C19 is going to help the chip actually operate and have your records. Everything like this brother, these two brothers who was going into that little card. The card is they're in caveman days right now, writing everything now. They're gonna turn that card into actually data. Well, when you go through scanners, you go through scanners to check your eyes, because that's what all these masks have been about. Putting on masks was helping these cameras they've been putting up to identify who you are based on your eyes, man. And then that goes to a server and the system and that's checking who you is.
facial recognition.
Facial recognition. It all goes back to one server. This actual chip that's gonna go in your hand goes to a server. And that server has all your information on it, from A to Z, who your kids is, who your wife is, what blood type you are, what are you allergic to, even your whereabouts. Oh, this guy, he stays only in this part of the city. He bounces around different stores. He done went to this place, he went to Houston.
His favorite restaurant.
Yeah,
And shit.
this man is a mind freak. He wants to know everything.
Like I said real quick, they already do it on your phone. If you check your phone records, they'll tell you where you were 6 months ago, what restaurant you was at. Like, you don't have to tell your phone to do that. It just does it automatically, and it keeps it all on a server, like the elder was saying, man. They just tracking your every move.
And these numbskulls back in, you go back 5, 6, 7 years ago, a lot of you numbskulls on the Facebook used to have this thing where you checked in your notification when you go to McDonald's, they tell you, boom, this person's on McDonald's on Partridge Street. This person went to this restaurant, like the brother say. All they've been doing for time and time again, been massaging this shit in. Now we getting to the point where we getting down to the beans and potatoes, where shit's about to get real, man. This is why we doing this. This devil is really showing his horn to where he's gonna take off the mask. Yes, I've been the devil. This is what I'm doing. Yes, we gonna kill some of you motherfuckers. Yes, this is what it's about. Cause you see, fucking Bill Gates and them, they ready to get their rocks off on you niggas, man. That's why when this thing went down first, you was public enemy number one. You Jakes, man. You so-called Negroes, you Latino Native Americans. It's all about destroying your ass, man. Go ahead, I'll give it back.
Get verse 15, right?
All right, good. This is Revelation 13 and 15. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak,
Right.
and cause that as many as it would not worship the image of the beast should be killed.
Right. And there's gonna be many that's not gonna worship the image of the beast, man. Meaning getting down with the program. You got Edomites that know the things that we know. Or a little bit under what we know. They're not getting down with the program. You got Jakes, so-called woke Jakes, that know what's going on. They're not gonna get it, man. Shit, we ain't getting the C19 at all, man. At all. It's not happening, man. So there's gonna come a time where these two roads is gonna collide, man.
Okay.
You got to get down. A lot of you Jakes, you niggas don't know what's going on. You're gonna get down with the program, man. That's why he's squeezing you like in the season of Mashada. He squeezed. The first thing he take away from you niggas is your freedom. Then he puts a whole bunch of fear in there.
Locked you in. What they do to see you? Locked them in.
Yeah, locked your ass in. Then now what he's been doing? Taking away your food, man. He know you niggas love the food. You love going out, getting the party wings and shit. You think they really don't got no wings?
Right.
You think they ain't got no wings out here?
Good.
You really think? Cause I think I showed y'all brothers a couple of months back. They had a dude that went to these big warehouses. This has been staging shit. They never shipped it out. This has been staging shit, keeping it in the warehouse. And even one of the top politicians said they're not gonna release none of that shit until you get down with the program. They're gonna start squeezing the food, the water, and naturally they're gonna start cutting this shit off. All the lights and shit, just cut it off. And let it be wild, wild west out here purposely, man. Cause like I say, these mayors, these governors, them dudes ain't running shit. It's the top elite. They don't get down and move the niggas out the way, man. Kill them. You gonna get down with the program, man. And we know already, New Orleans has sold you people out, man. New Orleans want money. These jobs, these corporations, they all about money. That's why they've been pushing. They've been pushing the employees, which employees goes to the slaves, to get down the program, man. Hey, I'm gonna give you 20 million, but you make sure that all your employees get this, and they're gonna do it. And if you don't want to do it, here go your paper, Mr. Sanders. Bye bye.
We already saw what they were doing with the hospitals, labeling everything as a Krispy Kreme death. So because the hospitals will get more money with the more deaths and people that were diagnosed with it.
Yeah.
So they just constantly.
Yeah. This man know you, man. This man know everything you niggas do, man. And like I said before, you've been seeing it. You've been seeing why is they putting these cameras up everywhere. And I mean, honestly, we still haven't done it. But this brother fought the article about a year back. They said they got these cameras that have the red and blue lights in your neighborhood. They have chip identification technology, man. They can tell who they're going to tell who can have the chip or not. Based on you walking down the street, they have a little square get on your ass, and then all like you know how you remember y'all brothers remember how
how them facial
RoboCop?
recognition cameras work. The little square goes on your face.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like
your
RoboCop.
comes
Now
up.
RoboCop, look at the motherfucker. Then all the information come over there, who he is. That's what they. You remember what I'm talking about, right? That article about the fucking cameras, man. Why they putting the cameras up? Why when you drive down the street, there's a big wire going from one side to the other. All the cars rolling over. They counting the cars. They counting to see. Oh, we have to cut this street off because most of the traffic go here. Why is they doing all this construction to make streets and highways wider? Tanks and Humvees, man. But Jake, nobody's catching this shit, man.
Even on the new iPhones, when you look at the picture, it's facial recognizing everybody. Like he just take a picture of his phone, he open that phone up right there, it's gonna have all the little boxes on everybody's face.
Remember that night? The night we went down there? I opened the phone up on Bourbon, remember? Y'all remember the night we went out?
No, I remember. I'm saying.
That bitch was my camera.
Oh yeah. It was jumping on everybody, man. You see?
Yeah, it was a bunch of people.
It was a bunch of. It was catching everybody, and that was another reason why they allowed the masses to wear long, so they can recognize your face through the mask too, man.
Because China got it to where if
You see?
if you had your face
Like
covered
that,
up,
they could get your
they get
retinal.
your eye pupils.
Yeah,
and
your
still find out
retinal.
who you
Yeah.
is, man.
Yep.
Cause let me tell you something. I'm gonna say something too. Cause I told this brother, and certain brothers know this shit. Where I stay at, all of a sudden these fucking Russians and motherfuckers from Puerto Rico come in.
Yeah.
And then me and the guy we started all kind of wrong with each other. But then the Lord had to put the spirit on him to run his goddamn mouth. I'm just talking to him. I'm just trying to get him to calm down. We kind of hot and heated.
Yeah.
The motherfucker to talking. He's like, oh yeah, my boss right there. He's ex-CIA. He's like, I work for there's 17 of us in here. I work for the Green Beret. He say, I'm ex-Green Beret. And so what the fuck y'all doing now? Oh, we going in these buildings, we putting up these boxes, putting these fucking boxes and shit up all throughout New Orleans and shit. All in Covington and Mandeville. They doing all around this shit, man. Why? What are they here for? What are they doing? And they dressed up like they got a regular fucking job, just on a pole, doing some shit.
The operation,
Like
remember
them like me.
a couple of summers ago?
Huh?
You got some stand my phone.
Yeah. Yeah, they all over this bitch, man.
And it's probably a part of Operation Jade Helm. You remember that a couple of years ago, where in like Texas, in the Southwest states, they had special forces dressed in plain clothes, seeing how they would operate in an urban environment among civilians.
Right. And his brother has seen him.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I talked to the guy like, yeah, man. Cause me and him got kind of like heated. Cause then we about to start going to fisticuffs, and he's like, man, I ain't gonna lie, man. I thought you was military. I was more worried about you. I'm like, motherfucker, after finding out you Green Beret, I'm worried about you. He's like, yeah, man, your pot. He was talking about this brother. He was like, yeah, I seen your pot. And he look kind of. I said, nah, that brother ain't like we ain't on that type of time and shit. He was like, just talking, just running his mouth. He was like, yeah. And your boy rode up in the car. And I've been told you that the guy was. I told y'all brothers that motherfucker looked like police. I don't know who I told. I think I just told you that, right? How they look, the Russians. Because all of them, I told you they look like
Something.
yeah, they look like
told me that.
yeah, they look like police. And come to find out, this motherfucker in the truck. Once you mess with the alphabets, you always in the alphabets, man. And they here, they amongst us. They're walking around, and these motherfuckers are trained killers, man. He saw setting the stage. He's been ready. All about they get on the phone, send that call out. They gonna get in action. Go ahead.
Some of them work on their accents too. Like
Yeah,
they'll,
that's what
they'll
them dudes
intentionally
kind of
like try to sound southern.
Yeah,
And,
that's what the dude. That's what the cause he said, "Oh, we over sector region 7." I'm like, "What is region 7?" He goes, "Region 7 in South America." He like, "We consider region 3 Africa, region 4 and shit like that is for this part of the world." Like, yeah, but we all here to help, quote unquote, help New Orleans and shit. I'm like, "Oh, we in the gym?" I'm like, "Man, ain't no fucking gym and shit like that." He like, "Oh, we in the gym, we hooking up this, doing certain boxes and it faking like they insurance adjusters and shit."
Yeah, damn.
But they here. These killers are here, man. They in the city.
Sleeper cells.
Yeah. It's like I showed these brothers when they first came in, I showed them about Blackwater. They said Blackwater was down here in New Orleans months before Katrina. Months before Katrina ever went down, man. And he's talking about mercenary killers, man. But go ahead, I can go, man.
Yeah.
Shit, they here, man.
Yeah. And like the brother say, hey, it's just a matter of time that martial law to get declared, man.
Yes,
Because I found out a couple of days ago, they got Marines training in the hospitals and shit now to take over the hospitals.
School
What
buses.
happened with that video I showed you with the how the woman said, "No, this is the U.S. Embassy now." You remember what I'm talking about, right?
yeah.
Y'all remember what I'm talking about?
Yeah, this foreign soil now.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's like this.
And outside the door is U.S.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this
like
America right here.
Yeah, it looks like-
this America.
Yeah, that's
foreign
America, but this foreign side.
When Trump, when he was a president and declared a FEMA emergency, he gave pretty much all his authority and authorization
To FEMA.
to the U.S. government over to FEMA. And who's ultimately running FEMA? The United Nations and NATO.
That's the United Nations is not to help you niggas, man. FEMA, it was never. You look up the history of FEMA. FEMA is a military organization.
Yeah.
Fucking Red Cross is not to give you niggas sandwiches and blankets. It's military.
Military.
Always been. Even when you go back into the TV show Mesh, y'all brothers remember Mesh?
MASH.
Oh, yeah.
When they come on, the helicopter dropping. What's on the side of the helicopter? The Red Cross flag, man. That's military shit. It's not to help the citizens.
Yeah. It's the Federal Emergency Management Agency.
Yeah.
That's what FEMA means.
Emergency manager.
It says emergency management. So we manage emergencies.
They
But
create-
what
create-
way though? But they create it.
yeah,
yeah.
What I'm about to say. And create the emergencies.
Yeah.
It's an agency.
Yeah. And here we are in that time. The old time, the apostles and the elders have been talking about 30, almost 40 years. The elders, 10, 15, 20 years.
Here we go.
Hey, we in that time period right now. You know, I guess you get you go in that Ecclesiastes
Yeah,
3,
42.
2. Okay. Yeah, pull it.
If I could say real quick
Pull
too,
yours. Yeah.
with if y'all remember when the lockdowns and all these situations first happened, Esau kind of jumped the gun, because I remember seeing it was on like CNBC or CNN. You had one Edomite. This was before they even had the juice, saying, "When we get the juice, we're nowhere close to getting it, but when we get it, you see, the needle, the injector is going to have a little RFID chip in it, so it'll have your medical records, and it'll be specifically to you." But then when I saw brothers constantly doing videos on it, Esau dropped that like a hot potato. But going into that word grapho with all your information on it, hey, if you want to see how they want things to be, China is the poster boy for the NW0, because over there right now they got the social credit score, to where if you buy foreign goods or speak against the government online, your score drops, and if people associate with you, their score drops. So they can't. If you got the lower your score, the less opportunities you have in society. They've got the CDC cameras everywhere to say somebody jaywalks. A big screen will show your face, your name, and all that, and show your score drop. So what would be the next? Oh,
Yeah, this we going into. I had an article back in the day. When I first came to Truth. This whole credit system that they're doing, having good credit is showing that you're a good slave. If you are trusted to be a good slave. That's all credit is about. You are paid to stay in the system.
you're credible.
You know,
Yeah.
and them the first ones they're gonna come at with the chip too, man. And just with this whole YouTube thing, the format of algorithm of YouTube is based on what are you saying now, how you're speaking, and then if you're not speaking it right, then they cut you off. That's how they're gonna do with this chip and the C19. You're not getting down the program, cut his information off. You can't do nothing for several weeks. Yeah. It just is what it is.
Yeah. And here we are.
And then, what the name of this shit? That program, this big program, Latoya Cantrell has for New Orleans. Going into the visa.
juvenile, for the young boys.
No, it's
What
she
is
made
connected to the visa.
yeah, the visa and shit. She
card,
had you best believe who they come at first, you older people. Who come at second, you ignorant young folks, man, that don't know shit. They gonna make it sound good. They gonna even throw some Saints tickets in there. Hey, the Saints, you can meet Drew Brees.
Oh yeah.
You niggas gonna fall into the trap. You gonna fall into the trap, man. Go ahead, Al.
And yeah, and he on the move now. It's the holidays or holidays. You know, you just know all you niggas want to do is get your gifts, and you still eating them sweet potato pies from Thanksgiving, man.
The mistletoe with your hoe.
Gelatin
Yeah.
marshmallows.
Yeah,
Under the mistletoe with your hoe.
yeah, right.
Drinking eggnog, man.
Yeah, so he on the move, man. You know, you making a list. You worrying about getting your layaway and shit off. You worrying about throwing your ass into account.
Yeah, man.
You know how you gonna, slide you in there, or what kind of gift card can I get this nigga, to take this juice, man? You know?
Yeah, they even offering prostitutes now, man.
Over in Austria.
Yeah. Yeah, you can explain that ice cream for 40 minutes with your favorite prostitute, man. Yeah, man. That's desperate, man. Why? That's desperate.
Hey, there was a saying, it's like a disease so deadly you can't see it. A juice so effective you have to be forced to take it.
Yeah.
Yep.
You niggas just like Al Qaeda and the rest of these foreign entities that they done made up is all invisible. They have literally
Boogeyman.
mastered. Esau have mastered the art of fear.
Scare tactics.
Scare tactics, man.
And gun, if you can't see this man, the devil, right now, man, it's no fucking waking you up at this point. It's been a whole debate throughout the years who Esau Edom is. Is he supposed to be Ishmael? Or well, he really don't run the world. It's always they. No, it's the fucking so-called white man. That's who's running everything. He's the one putting the mandates out. He the one fucking saying your ass need to get the juice or whatever. Or you can't buy, sell, or trade. Who's doing that? Is anybody else on that fucking board doing that, man? No, the fucking so-called white man, he's the one in charge, is running this shit. So if you can't say he's the wicked, then
you're cool.
2 tears in a bucket, then fuck it. Like they say. The hell with you.
Let the unjust be unjust. Let the wicked be wicked still, man.
Yeah, we've been telling you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans forever, man. The same thing over and over. Steady trying to drill it to you, but no, you worried about fucking Bayou Classic, fucking Cinco de Mayo, and all this other kind of dumb shit,
Yeah. And see, that's why we're not down there. We don't want to be around them niggas, man. They got so many niggas down here from Shreveport. I seen it.
Jake's on a party down, Jake in that mirthful spirit.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, niggas down here all from Shreveport, Grambling, all that shit. We don't even want to be around them niggas, man. You got so many niggas down here. You can make a goddamn Jumanji movie, man.
And
The son of Kong.
And somebody gonna die, man. You won't be around them niggas, bro.
Right.
All right.
Nobody wants to be around you, Jakes.
Look at this.
Shame.
You can hear it before you see it.
Hopefully Biden will come up with this.
You go ahead and put yours where you get that.
Okay. This
All
second.
them motherfuckers, man.
It's 2 Corinthians 2, verse 11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices.
Right.
So yeah, we see this fucking cracker coming from a mile away, man. We see all the bullshit he coming down with. Like the brother saying, the scare tactics.
Isaiah.
Oh, if you do this, I'll do this for you. Nah, we saying we don't want none of that shit, man. We know there's always strings attached to it, and there's always death and hell behind it, man. That's all this man ever does. That's all, when he get his hands on something, it's fucking death. He doesn't know how to produce life. It's all about killing something, destroying something. As now you can see the planet now is all fucked up. Because he don't know, he's not a fucking good steward, man. He's a fucking child, and he's about to get put in his place here real soon.
That's another proof of who the wicked is. Like you just said, who else is doing that? Who else is destroying the ozone layer, the water we have to drink? Before camp, we were just looking at the ingredients to water. Like, what? The only ingredient for water is supposed to be water. You're not supposed to see a bunch of other stuff on a water bottle. Sodium bicarbonate is water, man. It's supposed to have hydrogen, oxygen. That's it.
They didn't have bottled waters back in the ancient time, man. You just go get water out the well, man.
Hey, get one of your brothers, get I brought it out, Lamentations 5:4.
Yeah, cisterns. You get, we had, like you say, you get cisterns and go get the water out the well, man. The
Now,
waters of the earth.
Now, what the verse saying, now you go to the corner store to get the water. Hey, can I get a water? Yeah. You open the water, go like a soda. Them chemicals, man.
That's right.
I got it.
That's chemicals and pressure inside that shit, man.
That's right. Like when Predator took his max.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, here it is. Why do you have potassium? This is potassium chloride. That's the same shit they put in niggas that be on death row. They put the lethal injection.
Yeah.
That's what that is to make their heart stop.
It's in the sun.
That's in the sunny water.
That's in the sunny water.
But Jake drink that shit like it's going out of style, man. Yeah, that's on that. Yeah. He got a bad one. But get that lamentation real fast. Like it's going. You can break it down. This is going into what you were saying, huh?
Yeah, like the water for the wood. Yes, go ahead.
It's the book of Lamentations, chapter 5, verse 4.
Yeah.
We have drunken our water for money.
Yeah.
Our wood is sold unto us.
Because it says that in Lamentation also. You're in Lamentation, right? It says we have watched for a nation that couldn't save
Cannot
us.
save us.
Our people trust in Eve, man. And what they did was they got us acclimated to trusting them through credit, different avenues of, really they gave our people hand-me-outs. That's all they really did. That's what really got our people in a position that they're in. They helped our people. Christianity, they gave you a God, they gave you welfare, they gave you food stamps. You see, we just gave y'all so many things. It's like y'all gotta listen to what we tell y'all.
It's Christianity.
They gave Christianity.
We the ones that gave you Martin Luther King. They promoted
Yeah.
Martin Luther King like Meek Mill, man.
Yeah.
They gave you niggas Malcolm X until he woke the fuck up.
Glory that nigga.
No.
Garvey, yeah.
Yeah.
They gave you set up.
Garvey was a Freemason, man.
Yeah,
That's
all
what
of
just
them.
all
Niggas was set up, man.
Yeah.
All of them was Masons, man.
Yeah. Like the brother just said, they give you these things. The scripture says a gift destroyeth the heart.
Yeah.
So you treat somebody like a little puppy, you give them all these benefits and everything. Now they looking up to you like you master.
Yeah.
But he's
Fall
the
from
devil.
control. I seen an old picture. I just recently seen an old picture of it was like a Baptist church in slavery time. They had the white man that's sitting there. He was a supervisor and everything. Make sure the pastor saying the right shit. That's what they give you, niggas. They give you niggas leaders. They give you people to look up to. But the people that you coming up, and it's always been like that. That's how, even with GMS, when I read the scriptures and I was looking at the different camps, I said, God damn, the one they come up against, just like the Bible, that's who you need to go follow. The ones, and everybody flowing one way, you need to go the opposite fucking way, man. And the same thing with the society. Y'all love the leaders, man. So they give you leaders. They give your youth and your children somebody to look up to. Oh, give them Nicki Minaj, that WAP. You got everybody saying WAP. What is WAP? Where that pussy? WAP, whatever the hell it is. They give you the niggas that, man. All right, they give you, them niggas made NBA YoungBoy. They give you people to look up to. Tupac. They give you different eras. That was the start of the industrial prison complex. That's why all the niggas were rough and hard, real grimy, pants sagging, big clothes. And then what they did, they cut them off and gave you niggas Lil Uzi Vert. All right, give you what is this? Lil Nas X, XXX Extension, which is the metrosexual movement, man. Especially you niggas in New Orleans, you niggas with the big timers, all the masterpieces. You niggas don't mind doing an album cover with Big Freed in them, man. Can't read them. You niggas be the roughest, toughest killers on the fucking street, but you don't have nothing to say about them punks, man. Nothing to say about them punks. A lot of you niggas be fucking with them punks at nighttime, man.
That's under pressure, man.
I seen you niggas. I done seen you niggas, man.
Right?
I done seen you niggas. You niggas park the car around the street on Delashade. You walk around, you hop the gate. You hit the gate. What the fuck is that? Then you look, you walk past. Like, what the fuck was that? You look in the back. You in the house hugging the punk. Seen you niggas before, man.
Fruits come out at night.
The punk that fix you a fucking catfish, macaronis, and peas, and potato salad. You dumping the bag out at nighttime in the dark. It's 12, 2 in the morning. And you think nobody gonna see your ass, man.
Everybody.
You niggas down here, you be fucking with them punks, man. You nasty ass niggas down here. Go ahead, huh? We actually you know about these niggas down here, man. You niggas down here, boy. You, like I said, you put some Daisy Deuce on a fucking cockroach. You niggas down here, fuck with it. Them niggas don't we trust them niggas. Them niggas down here some nasty ass niggas,
They
bro.
look so bold.
Yeah, they bold this shit. I done seen them all over in Dixie, man. That nigga standing right there by that pump. Yeah. That's me.
Yeah.
Nigga, that's
Hey, what
me.
you looking at?
Oh, yeah,
That's
this
me.
nigga that fuck with Frida is like, yeah, this me right
Yeah.
here. Like,
He
he
on
really,
the picture serious.
yeah, you
Yeah,
like,
man.
Fucking with that.
And it hurts you over that shit.
that's a nigga. Like,
That's why I say in Proverbs. That's why I say in Proverbs that this is a generation of lofty eyes. Because why? This is just a freaky generation, man. The whole generation freaky, man. You look at the remnant, which the Lord have set up for the men that's in the earth, the remnant that's teaching our people the right way, and they completely disregard that, man. Because why? It's not being submissive to the world. It's not running concurrent with the world. So our people like, look, if it ain't about the world, the way of the world, it ain't right. It can't be right. The whole world doing it. That's why it says in Proverbs, what is it, 16? This is a generation, lofty eyes or whatever. Get it, brother, to bring it out. Because this is a freaky generation, man. We're gonna get to the point. See, the prophets don't cut corners. So people got issues with that, man. But even if they rude in speech, yet not knowledge. That's why people don't understand that, man. Because they want it rubbed down, massaged. Anything you tell them, it need to be massaged and told to them. You gotta watch their feelings. You gotta watch how you address things. You gotta watch how loud you talking. You gotta watch how low you talking. You gotta consider everything, man. The prophets of old, when the people saw Samuel, they considered him. It wasn't that they want you to consider them. You have to consider the prophets of old. When Samuel came around, they said, Lord, is somebody about to die?
does he come in peace?
Do you come in peace? That's what it was all about. It was about reality then. Now it's just, whatever they give you, you got it? Go ahead and read it, bro.
It's Proverbs
You got it.
30, verse 11. There is a generation that curseth their father
Yep.
and doeth not bless their mother.
Right. This is a generation. It says in Esdras that this is menstrual monsters, man. These children don't respect their parents. All right. If they don't respect their earthly parents, how much more their spiritual parents? Considering we Abarakazah, we the prophets of the Lord, we are their spiritual parents, and we have spiritual parents in the truth, which are our elders. All right? But they don't look at us like that. And what you do to a parent, you give regard and respect unto them and what they saying, man. Because we coming with the word of the Lord, not our own words. You got it, bro.
I'm going to say this real quick. Where does a child learn to fear the Lord? From their father. So you set up a society, you take the father out the house. The kid like 18 years old, he never had a man tell him nothing.
Yeah.
Now he end up a fully grown adult in his feelings. You bugged out, man.
Okay, come on.
And then they use the power of emotion in the black families, man. Make the black man emotional and make the black woman masculine. And that's a powerful, that's a weapon used in the black community to destroy it, man. And this shit's been operating and we've been well managing our own selves in our own community while the white man sit back and profit off it, killing each other. Like you said, the children today, they said, nigga, I stepped on your daddy. That's the term down here called killing them. Stepping on you, man. Or slime. What did nigga say? Slime? Wipe my nose with you and shit. Nigga, I kill your daddy, your grandma.
Yeah.
That's the society we living in. And they'll do it too. When we was coming up, man, you see the woman, the older woman in the neighborhood, you'll help her with her groceries, man. You just do that shit. Open the door for her. We have more respect for our uncles. I'm talking about these was manly men. We had more respect for them and everything. Now there ain't no respect. Get the fuck out the way, old man.
They robbing old ladies.
Yeah, robbing old ladies, robbing old men.
In some cases, these grimy fucking niggas out here do worse. They try to handle
rape.
business with the old lady.
Yeah, they been doing it, man.
They have been doing it, yeah.
This is the society we living in, man. It's lawless as fuck, especially amongst our community, man. Jake could do it to their own, but they're gonna treat the so-called white man with tender love and care. That's why they all in it. That's why you got white folks all in the so-called hoods that was down here that was known and notorious for being grimy. And, you know, me and you couldn't go back there. I'm talking about the old New Orleans. We couldn't go back in the tent wall. You just couldn't go back there in the Florida and shit. But now they got white folks jogging and got Fluffy just in the stroller, just walking, rolling down the goddamn street. And
Jogging at night. A white woman jogging at night. Man, if I could say real quick,
With tights on, man.
when we get on this topic about you
Tight as
Jakes
tights.
going to step on your brother, but you won't do anything to Esau, you 2/3 niggas are fucking worthless.
Right.
You're more worthless than the shit I take in the toilet. And it'll be good when the Most High flushes you down that toilet.
Yeah, man. You niggas supposed to been stepped on George Zimmerman, man.
God.
You should have been stepped on that nigga down there in Texas, Joe Horn. They killed them Jakes, the Northern Kingdoms. You niggas, they still running around.
God, yeah.
Even these cops and these two white boys out in Georgia, you niggas ain't gonna. I bet you niggas will be in the same child hall with them motherfuckers. Ain't gonna do nothing, man. But you'll beat the shit out. You seen that one nigga? They beat the shit. They killed that nigga. I found out. Nigga with the microwave. Y'all seen the one out there?
Oh, yeah, in the gym.
Con.
In the jailhouse? Man, they beat that nigga to the next kingdom, man.
Yeah. Oh, some game bullshit, huh?
Yeah. But that's the culture though. That's the so-called black culture. The so-called G code. Which don't stand. Y'all you niggas ain't nothing but a bunch of rats,
GAY code.
cowards. Come on, man. You a coward, man. You ain't. If you a gangster, the first and foremost rule, you ready to step on. You ready to get on anybody ass. It don't matter what color it is. But you're not gonna do that though, man. You gonna kill my brother, my uncle, my father.
Yeah.
And that is what it is. You'll kill your own mother, man. It is lawless. Go ahead, Al.
But a damn Edomite can call you a nigga to your face, and you ain't gonna do anything but go protest and hold up some fucking sign.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
And still get a foot in your goddamn ass.
Yo, stupid nigga go out there with a gun, with a rifle or something, but they don't use the motherfucker. They just walk around with them stomping, all dressed in black and shit.
Yeah, they NFC niggas.
Yeah.
Not fucking around. But well, look, Kyle Rittenhouse wasn't fucking around, man.
Gun.
They better get this nigga the Nobel Peace Prize, man.
He's on every talk show.
Serious shit.
Yeah.
That nigga award, man.
For real.
He's on every talk show now. Probably gonna get a book deal. The
Oh,
Kyle
yeah.
Rittenhouse
A movie.
story.
Yeah. Yeah, and here it is, a solo devil all by himself out there, but you niggas be out there 50, 100 deep, don't fucking do nothing to these fucking crackers out
Crying.
there, man. You know?
Crying.
Yeah.
No justice, no police, no racist ass. Fuck you,
Got
Jakes.
the biggest African medallion on, charm on, you
Fucking
know.
cops.
Dancing, doing interpretive dance in front of the cops and stuff.
I put curses on him, nigga.
He got an extra large unk around his neck and
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Man, it's gonna be beautiful when they roll these tanks down the streets and Jake gonna have his hand up right over Jake.
I'm telling you. Yeah, they're gonna back some niggas out, man.
Literally rolled over. Like, literally.
And paint the streets with you.
Yeah, 'cause Jake is fucking useless out here, man. Jake is just, like Chappelle said in that show said, just breathing all the so-called white man air. You know? That's all you fucking niggas doing, man.
Sniffing his ass.
Yeah. You just fucking wasting time out here. You know, you got nothing to bring to the conversation. You definitely ain't trying to build up the nation of Israel at all. You ain't trying to wake them up. You gonna lift a fucking finger for the Most High. But hey, when it comes to some bullshit, you niggas right there, man. You doing the most. Like out there, fucking lighting balloons and shit. You know,
Jake for you.
you on that. And you know that's a must right there. You know, but when it comes to this word, nah, it ain't no interest in it. You know, ain't no fun. You can't get no hoes from, you know, pushing the word, you know. That's what Jake main thing is.
If I don't push the word, then
Yeah.
I can't get those dirty hoes.
Yeah, or my woman gonna look at me sideways. Man, fuck all that. We almost out of here, man. You know, we about to go to some, we can't even explain what we about to go to, you know?
To
Only
infinity
thing-
and beyond.
Yeah, the only thing we can just say is the kingdom. That's the only way we can sum it, man. And we still hanging around, you know, saying not as we, but, you know, like these other niggas out here, man. Just still hanging on to this bullshit, man. This place is crumbling right before our eyes.
And there's proof that the Most High have done these very acts from the ancient times of old. You can visit those ancient kingdoms. You can tell they were here. There was bricks. There was mortar. The streets. All right, just like the time of the Egyptians. You can tell they had Egyptians by them fucking pyramids, by them being down in the Red Sea with their wagons and shit. The Red Sea actually happened. Moses split the Red Sea. All right, just like the
The mount,
Huh?
the mountain with the
Yeah, Mount
Jabal Makla.
Jabal Makla. Those are the events that really happen. So as we press in time to tell you about the kingdom of heaven is gonna really be on earth, man. These nations had their kingdom, they had their time. The white man, this is the white man's kingdom. He had his time to reign and rule. Now it's our time coming. And yes, we're gonna be in the kingdom where, and those are the nations back then. The Babylonians would never thought that the Persians would come up. The Persians would thought they was gonna ever be forever.
Romans.
The Greeks thought that it's gonna be Roman togas and what they call that shit? Wreaths on their head. All right, they thought that was gonna last forever, and it didn't.
Open toe sandals and tube socks.
Just like you got Jakes, just like you got so-called Negroes, Latinos, you got all nations over here. They think America's gonna last forever. We're gonna be running around here in Nikes. We're gonna be running around here with cars and shit. It's not gonna be like that, man. All right.
Okay, yeah.
All nations, you gotta understand. If you got the Lord being the Lord and Savior, and you got this cesspool called America, those two can't rule at the same time. Somebody has to go. And we know for sure through the process of elimination, the Lord ain't finna go nowhere. So who has to go? America. Who's ruling America in it? Like this brother went into this main known world today, the so-called white man. All right. You have to learn English. You have to be a pilot. You have to learn English. You have to wear a suit.
Shave your face.
Shave your face. All right. The man's money is literally running the whole world. The top currency right now, even though it's low and weak, is the American dollar. Them other currencies, the peso and all that shit, you turn that shit in, you don't get no type of residual, no type of increase from it. But the American dollar, if I bring my American dollar to any one of those countries, what happens? They increase. Yeah. So who's ruling the world? Whose face, like the Lord said in the scriptures, whose face is on the money? Who faces on the well-known money, that well-known currency that's ruling the world? Esau.
Sure.
Period, man. You go to fucking Malaysia, you go to Taiwan, who's over there? Esau. He got all type of lofts and what do they call them shit?
All kind of
just the neighborhoods we drove through to get here.
Yeah.
Fatness of the earth.
Yeah.
Mini mansions, mega mansions.
What they call them little properties that they have them only for some seasons?
Resort?
No, they call
Timeshare.
Timeshare. You got timeshares every fucking way, man. All in Japan and shit.
Condos, villas.
Yeah, man. This man is everywhere you go, man.
Yeah. This is his domain. Yeah. And fucking Jake, our people, man, they get mesmerized in that shit.
Yeah.
Like the brother came, they show him that. They see, hey, this man is fucking, he got everything. This must be the man. You know, this is who I need to model myself after. You know, forget them scriptures. Them scriptures don't work no more, you know?
Enemy not the oppressor and choose none of his ways, man.
But
you chose the ways. You choose the way. That's why you niggas go and go get mortgages at these colleges, man, which they don't teach you shit. They don't teach you nothing but Greek mythology and how to be a good slave. That's why I went into last time. They make you niggas put on a motherboard, the cap on your head, make you put that Masonic robe on, just to graduate and get a degree. A degree goes into masonry, man. You're gonna be a good old slave, good old boy, man. You know, in this corporation.
This is Proverbs 11, verse 21. Though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not be unpunished, but the seed of the righteous shall be delivered.
God, you niggas joining hand in hand with Esau, man. You know, you niggas gonna get the work too, because Esau gonna get it the worst.
That's right. But
you niggas falling behind him, like the brother said, you wanna have your good credit scores, you wanna have your 2, 3, 4 degrees on the wall, you know, you wanna leave some generational wealth for little Tyrone them, you know? You niggas ain't nothing but fucking coons trying to keep this fucking man society going, man. You know, here it is, he's on his last fucking toe, let alone leg. But yet, you niggas fighting tooth and nail to keep this bullshit going. And you niggas at the fucking bottom. We all at the fucking bottom in this fucking place, you know?
Like Jerusalem just said, you motherfuckers are fucked, man.
Bitches and bastards.
No, fuck yeah.
You're a bunch of dick tasters.
Yeah.
You a fuck, man.
You niggas ain't nothing but the biggest coon. It don't matter how much it is.
Yeah. Ride around in your little scat packs.
Scat packs.
Run from the goddamn repo, man. All goddamn.
You got it.
Motherfuckers, man.
Good. Yeah.
This Jeremiah, This Jeremiah 2. This Jeremiah 2 and 13. This Jeremiah 2 and 13. For my people have committed two evils. They have forsaken me, the fountain of living waters, and hewn them out cisterns, broken cisterns that can hold no water. Is Israel a servant? Is he a homeborn slave? Why is he spoiled? Yeah, like he said, man, our people have the envied the oppressor, man, and have chosen all of his ways. And you see it during this time of the year, it's holiday time, right? Our people have been dismayed at the signs of heaven. They have taken the way of the heathen, man. They have went after them hard too, man. All right, the same way our people went after the Lord when they was beautified in his sight. The same way they go after the heathen to this day, right now, man. That's why you can't get our people ain't in a congregation of righteousness. What is this? This don't count in life. Jacob tell you that. Where them hoes at?
Yeah.
Man, where the cigars at, man?
Yeah.
But our people just done became ashamed, man. Remember, our name, the name that we have, our name is inside the Lord's name, man. His eyes and ears is on us perpetually, man. All right, but our people just a disgrace, man. That's why I say again, my people have became a degenerate plant. They became a degenerate planetarium, man. What you gotta do?
Yeah, you know, we don't want nothing else to do with E, man. We saw the bullshit you give that Jake or whoever worked 50, 60 years, and then after you retire, now you gotta go spend all your money going back and forth to the fucking hospital, prescriptions, surgeries, doctor's appointments.
Finish.
You know, how's that fucking living? You know, and he steady poisoning you with prescriptions.
That's another part of black culture. To grow old, all your fucking Tico out your mouth, and you got this bags and bags of pills that you take all day, man. High blood pressure, diabetes.
Walk around with a cane.
Huh?
Walk around with a cane on.
Right, walk around a cane, man. Big ass feet.
Yeah.
No feet, no teeth, loss of hair. That's black culture, man. And you love this man. You love this motherfucker, man. And a lot of those pills, them pills make you sterile. That's why you niggas get all old and you can't do nothing no more, man. A lot of you women, you get all old and that pussy get cold, man.
Don't it?
They get cold as a deep freezer, man. You can't do nothing. Deep freezer, man. Oh, I don't know what. Yeah, you take all them goddamn pills all goddamn day, man.
To kill all the bacteria and shit.
Yeah.
You know?
Jay can't do nothing. And this man literally killing you niggas, man. Really, you killing yourself through the food that you eat. You look at our people, you go to these stores, them niggas eat slop. It's literal slop. All that bullshit them Arabs give you niggas, man, it's slop. Say, man, give me you heard, man? Hold on, give me a minute.
Yep.
Yeah, give me a roast beef with a turkey, and give me a shrimp po' boy. You know, fucking 4 Loco, and it's 4 in the morning.
Yeah.
You niggas do, man. That's what you do. You go in there, you niggas still buying that fucking malt liquor,
Okay.
killing you niggas, man.
And a nigga like that, right?
You eat that, you eat that damn slop at the house, man. This bullshit. You ever seen these? You ever seen these? Yeah, Mad Dog 2020 and shit. You ever seen these? Even the black woman, ever seen her in the grocery stores when she got that EBT card? There's nothing but junk in the. There's no food. There's no meat. There's no food. There's nothing but junk.
High C, ramen, Cheetos,
Microwave
Yeah.
shit.
Lunchables.
What they call that shit? Damn, what they call that goddamn shit? Capri Suns and Hot Pockets, man.
Yeah,
Y'all
right.
niggas known for that shit. And big ass Chewies.
Yep.
And they got a big ass stepdaddy with you too walking around. Keep collecting all that shit, man.
With some
Yeah, this nigga big as a house, sucking all the shit out from kids and shit. Go ahead.
with some sweatpants with no pockets.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, man. But that's what's going on. You killing yourself. You eating all that junk and shit. It got chemicals like the brother went into the water. What you think is in it? What you think in the food? What you think? Why you think when you look at the food, this is just a laundry list? It been said to be continued on the back of the food, man. It just ingredients.
The whole half of the label is the ingredients.
Potassium, rodine.
It's a periodic table
Yeah.
on the menu.
Periodic table.
Yeah. high fructose corn syrup is the main killer to you niggas, man. Yeah, aspartame, and they feed your kids with, like, I'm gonna say this: white sugar is nothing more than crack cocaine, man. To a little child, crack cocaine. They just pump them up with sugar. While them niggas just running around the house looking like Sonic around the house.
Yeah, right.
Just going and going. You just grab that fucking little boy, get on my, and she's patting her head on the phone.
Yeah.
Can't calm the little nigga down, man. You know?
It's very vegetable, man.
Very good from all the seafood, the
Yeah.
shrimp, and the crawfish.
Yeah, that's another thing. That's another thing the brother said. You eat, nigga, you jakes down here have a seafood diet. Well, all the seafood you eat is trash. What you think shrimp does? What you think shrimp, crabs, and what else they eat?
Oysters.
Catfish. Catfish is already salty as fuck. It's a salty ass fish. Shrimp give you niggas cataracts and what they call it, arthritis and shit in the long run. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
You can't forget the crawfish.
Yeah, crawfish too. It's gonna give you niggas. Those are bottom feeders. They feed on the bottom. They just got higher levels of mercury in them, man. And mercury destroys your body in the long run. You know, your mother, your grandmother and them, they love drinking those Coke Zeros. Well, that fucking aspartame gonna destroy their brains in the long run, man. Even the fucking the wigs and shit you black men put on your heads, man. All that glue, really the perm. And I told you brother before, I know a lady said every time she did the autopsy on the women's heads, black women's heads, you know, they gotta cut their skulls open with the little power drills and shit. So every time they take their skulls off, you know, do the autopsy, y'all top of y'all brains are black, man, from the perms.
Yeah, damn.
Oh man.
From the perms and shit, man.
That's why they so thrown off.
Yeah. Yeah, of course you're gonna be thrown off when you got a woman from the other side of the world fucking head on your goddamn head. And Lord knows who she was sleeping with and who she was with, man. Yeah, this shit is real.
Yeah. Damn.
This nigga, man.
He raising it home, so. Yeah.
He racing the demons out.
That's how people feel.
Like, oh, I'm losing.
Yeah. It's shrimp like that.
Fucking Nissan Titan.
Yeah.
Still panloading that shit.
Good. Yeah.
It's crazy.
I got a
man.
precept
For you too.
Psalm 62:10. Trust not in oppression, and become not vain in robbery. If riches increase, set not your heart upon them. So yeah, trust not in oppression, Jake. You know, you trust in this place, man. You know, you looking out for Esau to give you that next handout, you know. But hey, what you know is that, hey, there's a string attached to that, and he needs more than just interest back on that. He needs your life, your soul, your health, you know, yeah, your children. And he coming for the kids, like the brother said earlier. He coming for the kids this time.
They train them kids to be the same way you were, or even worse than you are. That's why this educational system here in America ain't shit. It's just a revolving. They don't teach you how to really deal with money, interest, and assets. They don't teach that in school. They don't teach that in school at all, man.
You got to go to college just to get the basic rudimentary financial class.
They barely give you that. That's why I posed that question to everybody that come on the block. Tell me how many so-called Jewish kids you ever been to school with. Y'all brothers and sisters even pose that to even white kids, Arabs, different other nations outside of Jake. None of them can say I never seen a Jewish child in the school with me because they don't go to school. They don't go to the institution that you're in, man. They go to Montessori's and different other hidden schools that they got to teach them how to run the business that they gonna get you to actually work for, man.
How to rule over your children.
That's right.
Yeah.
Actually, they know how
You
society
can't.
works.
You can't. And none of you. Like I said, I was able to go into. I went to school down here, an all-black school. Katrina happened. I was managed to go to a mixed school, but then there was no Jewish kids there. Not one. From elementary, from pre-K all the way up to high school, college. Even in college, man. I went to Tulane. None. I ain't seen no. You had a white boy saying he Jewish, but fucking mama Jewish. He put the yarmulke shit on his head. He ain't really Jewish. He's just a white boy that's confused, man. He might be confused. Yeah, he's fucking confused. But I'm talking about a hook-nosed Amalekite. Never seen him. Never seen them, man. And that's by reason. These people are literally, unless you go to New York, these people are really hiding in thickets of society. You don't see them, but they're running every goddamn thing. They over the radio, over the news. They own every fucking thing. Food, everything, man.
Politics in the city.
Yeah.
They run it.
And you know it's really evil when they over the M word, the MED. You know, they in there, they run shit up in there, man. They call the shots. And who that damn, y'all seen that man, the first you know, I'm trying to use that train word.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I forgot the nigga name, man. But that's what they got to run shit. They got everything set in place. And they're actually using it to whip you people in society, man. Go ahead, yeah. You go back to that other one too. I had that one for him. Yeah, because it kind of came back up. Yeah, bring it up and get that. You get go into some of the words and get churro too. You know.
This is Isaiah 32, verse 7. I'll start at verse 6. For the vile person will speak villainy, and his heart will work iniquity, to practice hypocrisy, and to utter error against Yahawah, to make empty the soul of the hungry, and he will cause the drink of the thirsty to fail.
Read that one more time?
Okay. This is Isaiah 32, verse 6. For the vile person will speak villainy, and his heart will work iniquity, to practice hypocrisy, and to utter error against Yahawah.
You know, utter error against the Most High. He's doing it now with the C-19. Hey, you don't need y'all immune system is old. I can make an immune system for you, man. That's gonna tell you when something wrong. Y'all seen this other shit called green, it's called the C-19 green eye? Oh, look that shit up real fast. Put C-19 on your phone and put green eye. Which the green eye goes into is an actual demon. It's an actual demon that goes into green eye. But you know, this was this man, and he's claiming that this, like you know how you were dealing with the long term shit, smell and taste. It goes into some shit with that. They just rolling shit out the laboratories on people, just rolling shit out. And whoever get caught up in it so big, the Most High got you caught up, man. You know. Yeah, keep going.
Verse 7. The instruments also of the churl are evil. He deviseth wicked devices to destroy the poor with lying words, even when the needy speaketh right.
Even when the needy speak right.
Yeah, and they get you the poor destroyed, man. You so-called Israelites. Not so-called Israelites, but you Israelites. I done got mixed up in that so-called so much. But he's talking about the Israelites, man. You are the fucking poor, man. You know, and he's running game on you all fucking day long, man. You know, he's, like I said, I got one hand to back it up. He's saying Job 20:5, that the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite before a moment. You know, and that goes to, you brought that other one earlier about the hypocrisy of this so-called white man. You know, he'll tell you, hey, you got to take the juice and all that, but he exempt from it. You know, the White House, they ain't got to take it. You know, the CDC, them, they ain't got to take it.
The president of Pfizer, he's not taking it.
And he made supposedly over making it, but yeah, he ain't got to do it though, but you got to do it.
He's an Amalekite too.
Yeah, and ain't the whole medical board at the White House, ain't nothing but tiny hats, you know? So that's who run you niggas, that's who runs everything. You know, that's who runs the whole fucking show, man. The tiny hats.
But yeah, when you go into that word churl in the Strong's, it's H3596, kilae, which reads a scoundrel, a knave. That's what it says. Hey, the instruments also of the churl, the scoundrel, the knave, the basest of men. Esau, Edom are evil. He deviseth wicked devices to destroy the poor. And we've been going into these wicked devices in this camp. He set up the black culture for you. He makes sure you're on these poisonous foods. Your minds are all messed up. You go to these food systems. And ultimately, that ultimate device he's working towards is the juice now, and then the charagma tomorrow, to have you completely locked into this system. And I wanted to get another word. It says a scoundrel and a knave, just to further show what the Most High thinks of this man that you look at as God. when you go into the definition for that word knave, it means a dishonest or unscrupulous man. And when you go into some of the synonyms, it reads a scoundrel, a reprobate, a cheat, a swindler, a bastard, scumbag, rat, son of a bitch, a whore son,
Damn.
a vagabond, a bad egg, a skunk, a louse,
That's all that's Esau, man.
a beast.
That's all Esau, man. That's him in a nutshell.
And that's what people uphold, man. That's what they get up every morning and try to be like every morning.
Well, hey, they are being like him. You niggas out here are scumbags, dirtbags, degenerates, sodomites.
Yeah.
Sons of whores.
Yeah, the image Esau tries to project on the outside about this righteous man is how Jake is on the inside, but how Jake projects on the outside, a nigger. You Edomites are the realest niggas out here, and the gangsters. How this black culture image that Jake projects, that's how Esau is on the inside, a piece of shit, worthless motherfucker.
Yeah, he's the biggest dope boy.
Oh yeah.
Biggest gangster
You got all,
criminal.
what do they sell it wholesale, don't it?
Yeah, even what his name is, Gerald Salente say, stop calling the motherfucker Big Pharma. Big
Oh, yeah,
Pharma are
true.
nothing but big time drug dealers, man.
Mm-hmm.
And they're killing you niggas, man, through the opioids, through the C19, and many other drugs, man.
Killing their own people.
Yeah.
Got that fentanyl epidemic.
It's heavy down here. They say over 42 motherfuckers die a day down here in New Orleans over overdose.
Good.
Serious.
You know,
Fuck
and
you,
at the end of the year, it's like almost 100,000.
Damn.
Shit, this nigga's killing his own people. So how much more is he gonna do to you, Jake's his mortal enemy?
Yeah, even Finkelstein on that video I showed you, bro. He said, "Man, you niggas, y'all love the drugs, man. Y'all love the drugs.
Don't it?
You gotta have them. You know."
They give him some barbecue and a white woman and some dope, and a nigga's happy.
Yeah, and a contract. He said a contract.
Oh yeah, definitely a contract.
You niggas, he said, you niggas got a mean two-step. You can sing,
Make
Yeah.
barbecue.
make barbecue.
I like Beyonce. I like her too.
Yeah.
Man.
You niggas love the drugs though, man. And we know. Everybody out here in the family has a crackhead in their family, man. Whether it be your uncle, auntie, cousin or something, niggas they love the drugs, man.
so
The drugs today ain't the drugs back then. A nigga smoke weed back then, he gets hungry. Nigga smoke weed today, he wants to run down the street butt ass naked.
Yeah.
All right, he wants to eat your face. All right, he wants to bug the fuck out, man. This ain't the same drugs, man. That shit they talking about putting in these dispensaries. That's lab made shit, man. Chemicals, synthetic.
Even when you talk to those old timers from back in the 60s and 70s smoking weed, it's like, well, when I smoked weed, I got hungry or I wanted to do something creative. Now you're just a fucking weirdo.
Yeah.
And like the scripture says, like so is the ruler, roughly paraphrasing, so is the people. And here we are right now, everybody all fucked up, trying to beat you out of something all the fucking time.
Everybody's a
You know?
damn crook and a
Scam artist.
everything's a scam out here nowadays.
Yeah.
Literally everything.
Yeah.
Now you
From
can
the
see
women
Jake.
on down.
Yeah,
Scam.
Right.
That yellow hydrogel ass is a scam. Them cum rollers on her eyes is a fucking scam.
That
wig,
girder, that gold,
yeah, that
Oh,
girder.
yeah, yeah.
stomach trainer.
Yeah. You better fuck that bitch with some lights on, man.
Yeah.
You know, she got a waist big as fucking Andre the Giant.
Better feel down there first before you take her home to make sure you ain't grabbing on some pork and
Yeah,
beans.
man. Bitch got on them waist
Yeah,
trainers on.
sausage.
You can't trust a bitch with a waist trainer, man.
Right.
You can't trust her, man. Cause you look at it, she didn't probably had about 5 puppies already.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Coming like a nigga went
Like
to her chest with a fucking axe,
Like a
man.
tiger.
Look like
Yeah.
a
Plug the
scrotum.
hole down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oatmeal cookies.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
These fucking, I told you, brothers, man, you better be smart. Especially the women today. The women today have that hydra in their ass, man. You better watch what you popping, man. You better go to the crib. Stop going to that bedroom. Say love. You know y'all beat. Say love. Let me go to the bathroom. You better go to the bathroom and check that goddamn what they call
Medicine
it?
cabinet.
That medicine
Yeah.
cabinet, man. You better get on that fucking phone while you on that medicine. Type that shit in. Oh Lord, what the fuck is that?
Gonorrhea
Say
medication.
love. I gotta call. I gotta go. You gotta get the fuck out of there, man.
Man, the Lord got a sense of humor.
Yeah, man.
And testosterone
It was
blockers.
just popped up
Oh,
on
yeah.
the news break.
The Russian.
It says it's scary. Overdose deaths driven by fentanyl mixed with other drugs.
Yeah.
You just was saying that just
make
popped
that
up
up.
on the news break app.
Yeah, man.
I'm like, here we go. Right there.
And here in America, they want to keep you niggas
Crazy.
high. They want to keep the American people high and fat. So when they roll in with these soldiers, ain't that much competition, ain't that much to fight up against. We know you niggas ain't going to the gym. You ain't doing nothing. You ain't lifting no weights. You niggas ain't getting no training. You don't know shit.
You're just
The
playing
black
2K.
woman, the black woman ain't doing nothing. She's not doing a goddamn thing, man. All she want to do is go to the gym, possibly go to the gym and make that ass fat. But you can't run down the street with a 40-pound ass with a tank coming behind you, man. You can't hop a gate with a 40-pound ass now. You're gonna get stuck up there, you know. But that's on you though. And the Lord killing them with that fentanyl, man. The Lord putting that Chinese fentanyl out here, killing you niggas, man.
Shit, Moab's in his right mind. Fuck these crackers. I'ma send fentanyl to you, kill you off, because I think I'ma be next.
Yeah, man.
And it's one big power grab coming up, you know?
A vacuum.
Yeah.
You met head Edomite. Y'all everywhere now, man.
It's gonna hurt first though, you know? And primarily the 2/3 of Israel, man. It's gonna hurt y'all a whole lot, man.
That's right.
You know, because these troops gonna hit the street like any moment now. Like I was saying earlier, hey, the Marines already training in the hospitals here in New Orleans. Hey, it's just a matter of time that medical martial law come down, and this fucking, hey, tanks in your fucking neighborhood.
And you black women, they literally talking about, because they ain't got no workers, they letting like the rest of the Marines and the Army drive your kids to school. You might get your kids on the bus and they ain't coming back, man.
Right. Government property.
You letting them drive the school bus.
A dude in a damn flak jacket and a helmet on and a gas
Yeah.
opening the door and letting the kids in.
Yeah.
Crazy, man.
You going first? Yeah, I could walk all in there.
All right, this Proverbs 29 verse 12. If a ruler hearken to lies, all his servants are wicked.
Hey, and there it is, man. He is the fucking wicked, and hey, he's sending the decrees out. You know, hey, what you got to lie, steal, and cheat to get ahead? What do you say? You know, sometimes you got to tell a little white lie just to get ahead. And here it is now. Everybody eats that up, man, and they just go with it. Like I said, they got the biggest scam going for you. You know, the credit card scam, the motherfucking whatever kind of lick Jake come up with. Yeah, and they just like E now, man. If not worse. Like I say, they can show E a couple things or two now, man. You know, they perfected the goddamn wickedness now.
Making E blush.
Yeah, exactly. You're like, damn, them niggas good, you know?
They didn't even taught these niggas how to get over. When you go to Atlanta, it's all about scamming out there in Atlanta, man.
Oh, yeah.
Boy, nigga suck you dry out there. You go to
In
Chicago.
more ways than one.
Yeah, more ways than one. You go to Chicago, same shit, scammers. Go to Houston, same shit, scamming. Go to California, niggas big in the scamming, man. That's a new thing. This ain't nothing but America is nothing more than a big scam.
Yeah.
A racket.
Whether it be credit cards, fraud, identity theft, you name it, man. You know?
Okay, yeah, Kaya got here.
This Job 13:4. But ye are forgers of lies, ye are all physicians of no value.
Hey, the forger of lies, man. You know, he's the progenitor, you know what I'm saying? You know?
The father of lies.
Is it? Yeah, he's that man. You know, he's that, like the brother said, he's that real nigga, man. You know, Jake, you wish you could be like Esau, man. You know, he's that top nigga that you niggas don't see or be around, man. You know, he doing all the fucking killing, selling all the dope. You know, he pimping all the hoes.
Yeah.
You know?
Because what's a physician supposed to do? Heal you,
Yeah, supposed to.
save you, treat you, right? Give you life. But he the opposite of life, man. He darkness. He death, darkness. That's why everything you get from your enemy, the key word in that, your enemy. They're like, what are you thinking about? Nothing could be good. Whether it's credit, loans, nothing. Whatever your enemy gets you, give you, he gonna win in the end. That's why he's a physician of no value, man.
He's that nigga, and he does
He's
it
that
all
nigga.
in a suit.
In a suit, yeah, with a smile,
Yeah.
and a handshake, with
Nice
a briefcase.
clean face and all this, but Jake look at somebody in some fucking, you know, jeans sagging and, you know, fucking head tilted to the back. Oh, that nigga hard. No fucking Esau, eat them hard, man. You know?
He legalizes his criminal activity.
Exactly, right?
Right. And he give it fancy names like Walmart.
Yeah.
Give it fancy names like
Walgreens.
Walgreens, CVS.
Auction.
You know?
Yeah.
And patent the names.
Yeah, Monsantos. You know?
Yeah, he the real head buster out here, man.
Real gangster, man.
Big stepper.
Yeah, he had a big stepper, yeah.
And he'll kill some shit too. He don't mind.
Wanna-
He'll kill some shit. He love that shit. That's how he gets his rocks off, man. He'll kill some shit in a minute.
Man, and as you see now, killing you niggas left and right with that juice, man. You niggas collapsing left and right. You know, you can't even finish your fucking soccer game out and you fucking collapsing out, spazzing out, you know, heart attacks and shit.
Yeah.
You know, or like the brother was saying, they took the juice and what? They didn't get a chance to make it out the door hardly. They fucking gone day or two, they out of here.
Yeah,
You know? But ain't nobody rising up against Esau, man. You niggas ain't going up to DC, y'all ain't getting in Fauci face and none of that. But nah, you niggas go right there and look in Pookie face and put the pistol on him. You know? Here it is, the nigga killing your grandmama, mama, auntie, and all that. And you niggas ain't got a fucking word to say about it. Oh, cause it all comes to medicine, then it's okay then, you know.
The white, like you niggas say, the white man. I don't know what the fuck y'all use man. But the white man did it. Y'all ain't gonna never say that though. You know. They'll just get down with the program. Anything that the white coats say, the so-called docs, anything docs say, y'all get in line, man.
Yeah.
Especially coming out of the white man's mouth. But here it is, the Lord done put an eyeball, the truth right in your face, dressed with garments on. Young so-called Negro, Latinos, Native American men on every street corner in every major city, on the biggest street there is called YouTube, man. All right, the biggest world on the World Wide Web there is, and yet you reject. A lot of the so-called family members you reject because you grew up with him. Nigga, I wore pampers with you in the house. We shot marbles. We threw the football. How can the Lord deal with you and not me? How can you be telling the truth and not the so-called white man? But that's what goes on. But it's a stumbling block. It's a stumbling block that Romans, the book of Romans talked about. It's a stumbling block in Yahawashi. It's the men of the law are a stumbling block. To the wicked. Because you gotta, you know, when it comes to these women, when it comes to these men, you gotta fit the description.
Yeah.
Like this brother, for instance.
Man, my brother was just talking about that this morning.
Like this brother, for
Just
instance.
talking about that.
There's no way he can be a man of the Lord. Nigga got coals in his mouth. Oh my Lord.
They got Jordans on.
He got Jordans on. Ain't no way. Ain't no way this guy could be a man of the Lord.
I grew up with it.
I grew up with it, man.
Yeah. We was in the same class.
He used to do
you
this.
too old.
He used to do that.
Yeah.
That's all they gonna bring up.
We hear this all the
He
time.
played football. Like,
We hear this too. Like you said, don't never let a
Jake
man
said
Despise that you.
despise you.
Yeah.
We hear either you too old to be a man of the Lord or you're too young. Which one is it? Y'all niggas will never come with a legit story, man. But the Lord been dealing with men, young men. Huh?
it tell you in 1 Samuel 16:7 that look not upon his countenance, for I have chosen him.
Yeah.
Or didn't choose.
The main story of the appearance. Give me that one with Joshua. When the Lord told Joshua, when you go pick the king or go pick the next ruler with David,
Yeah.
look not upon his appearance, nor his statue.
So it was Samuel.
Samuel. Yeah,
1
Samuel.
Samuel 16:7.
Yeah.
1 Samuel 16:7.
The Lord ain't dealing with the Lord. That's why the Lord chose you, brothers, man.
Yeah.
Out of 1,000 or 700,000 people here, I don't know how many people here in New Orleans just alone. The Lord chose you. Of all the people in your family, the Lord chose you. The Lord ain't dealing with how big, how tall he is. You gotta be tall, dark, and handsome, or milky brown skin. The Lord don't give a damn about that. And like I said, I've been playing a video. Hey man, the men of the Lord are the top men in this society. If the Lord was to let us go how we supposed to go in the world, we'd have been the top athletes, we'd have been the top fucking music producers, the top of everything that is in this society that man was into. Because the spirit of the prophets are subject to the prophets. So if the prophets were into music, making and shit, rap, they would have been the top. All right? But the Lord has chosen these men to be special unto himself. And you best believe the Lord How is it that the men of the Lord are special and the top men? Because the Lord, He's particular like that. He takes the best of the best, man. The cream of the crop. You best believe He took the cream of the world. And yet, you best believe the cream of the, just because we the men of the Lord, we was into shit in the world. You got brothers in the truth that have been in the military. You got brothers in the truth that have possibly killed shit before. Been out here in these streets. But yeah, and Paul is a prime example of that too, man. Paul was a fucking a loan shark, a killer, man. But yet the Lord chose him, man.
And he was killing the church.
Yeah. Man, you a fuck, man.
He was killing righteous people.
Yeah, man. But yet the Lord chose him. He was, and Paul was one of the heaviest men.
Yeah, he's a chosen vessel to the Lord.
When it comes to the law, statute, commandments, Paul was heavy, man.
Yeah.
You know? You got that one, bring that one out. Right? That's heavy, man. The Lord don't give a damn about a man's appearance. It's gonna say it. You know, it's gonna say it. It's gonna say it.
This is 1 Samuel 16, verse 7. But Yahawah said unto Samuel, Look not on his countenance or on the height of his stature.
Yeah, because son, he's too short to be a man of God. You gotta be tall.
Yeah.
But that's how the world look. You gotta be tall, the 3-piece suit.
Gotta be so.
Yeah, you gotta have the shiniest shoes on. You gotta look at the Lord don't give a damn about none of that, man. All right, that's what women look into. Women want a nigga. You remember back in the day, the nigga had to have cat eyes. You don't even hear about that shit no more. He had to have cat eyes. The nigga had to have a double lining. He had to have the slashes in his eyebrows. Yeah, good hair. What the fuck is good hair? You know. Go ahead, Doc.
Look not on his countenance or on the height of his stature, because I have refused him. For Yahawah seeth not as man seeth. For man looketh on the outward appearance, but Yahawah looketh on the heart.
Yeah.
And that's what the Most High saw, man. He saw some, good hearts and good minds of the brothers, man. And here you are. Like I said, hey, it was something in each one of us that the Most High put in us, He said, you know what? Fuck everything else. We're gonna put these to the side. This is my greatest work. One of my greatest works.
Man, Albarat read that number. We were there with Yahawashi creating everything. So if that's the kind of spirit that's dwelling within your body, that's a heavy existence.
The cluster of the great. He says that in 2nd Esdras 9, man.
That's an ultimate compliment to us.
I spared a cluster of the great. Like I made y'all specifically to me. For me.
Real quick, this is Jeremiah 1, verse 5. Before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee. And before thou camest forth out of the womb, I sanctified thee, and I ordained thee a prophet unto the nations.
And here it is, prophesying back in our lot, man. And prophesying to the nations. Hey, your ass going down. The 2/3 of Israel, your ass about to get judged. You refuse to turn to your power. And here we are, we giving the warning. Turn back to your power at that. So hey, the spirit of the prophets is subject to the prophets, right? Roughly paraphrasing. And here we are back in that lot from the beginning, man. Maybe some of these brothers up here are the ones that was back in Genesis, rebuking Eve and Adam them, Hey, here we are. But whatever the case may be, we out here to do a job, man. And the Most High, He ordained us to do this, whether you like it or not. Or the brother say, hey, just because this brother he didn't go to seminary school or whatever the case may be, or this brother don't speak as eloquent as another brother, or what, Joel Osteen or something.
And we can see that seminary school's been found to be the biggest joke out there. Here, Esau ain't even sending his best and his brighter. He's sending vocab alone and these characters out here to just get sliced and diced.
Fucking losers, And here it is. This is the Most High show, man. And this is what He wanted, and this is what He got.
We sending Sarnetta.
Yeah.
Which with everything, there has to have a resistance. It has, with everything that you do, it has to have resistance. With everything, man. So you can't have.
One got to set against the other.
That's why you have an offense and a defense. The defense is set to make resistance to the offense. The offense is set to make resistance to the defense. All for a common goal, man. That common goal is to ultimately show one being righteous and the other one being not righteous, man. And that's what like the brother said. You send vocab out, that dude gets sliced, diced, and sent to the side, man. He's a nobody, man. He's a nobody. That dude is lightweight.
You know, like saying, hey, we could have been doing anything else tonight. We could have been on bourbon down there at Bayou Classic.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, we could have been with the neglects, man.
Yeah.
And the niggas, man. But we got better things to do. There's work to be done.
Yeah. The most I got us doing this. He said, hey, I got something better for y'all, man. You know, all that bullshit you used to do, it's time to do away with that shit. It's time to get serious. It's time to do my will now. You had a good run doing what the fuck you wanted to do.
You had a bad run,
You know? Yeah, yo,
And
get me on
it's
that,
much
you know?
more fun. Things are much more fun amongst the brothers, man. Simple
yeah.
life. Out there, you can't control shit. You can't control two niggas getting into it over abroad and up the glizzy. All right, get to shooting and shit. You can't control shit. So the wise thing to do is not be around them niggas, man.
You know, like, brother, hey, we could be doing anything else, man. Even my woman will tell you. She say, I don't know what got a hold of you, but this ain't like you. You know what I'm saying?
You think about it, like Bernie Mac said, but we ain't scared of you motherfuckers though, man. We ain't
Right.
scared. We didn't stand out there 10 toes down. Nigga tell me I'm gonna get that eye. I ain't gonna do that shit. Give me that scripture right there. Fuck it. Fuck you, man. Yeah.
Fuck you, bro. Fuck you.
Yeah, man.
Right?
Hey, we ain't worried. Hey, man, we not worried about you niggas. We not worried about you niggas at all, bro. You don't have no power.
Yes.
Zero power to do what the fuck you doing, man. The Lord controls everything, man.
Right.
It's Sirach 23 verse 27. And they that remain shall know that there is nothing better than the fear of the Lord,
Tell me.
and that there is none is sweeter than take heed unto the commandments of the Lord.
Hey, that's it in a nutshell. You know, that fear, that's one of the best things I experienced, you know? Hey, that fear made me get my ass up and come down, you know, to the block.
Yeah.
It went like, oh.
That's right. You gonna have that fear, or the Lord gonna put a what they call that, near-death experience on your ass, man. You don't want that.
You know,
You 6 inches away from losing your life. This is for the Lord to scare your ass into submission.
Hey, that's all it took.
You're lucky. Sometimes a lot of guys don't even get that. They just get sent straight to the spirit world.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you gotta get that fear, hey, and keep part of that fear, hey, keeping these commandments, man.
Then you gonna keep running like Jonah, man. You better get your ass on the highways and byways, man.
Cause you can't run from this power, man. He all over, you know? Like you said, his eyes is 10 times brighter than the sun. What can you run? What can you hide, man? There's no way you can go. He got it all figured out. Matter of fact, he programmed to you where you going. You know?
This is
Real quick.
So yeah, there's no choice but to get down and lay down.
Okay, come back to this is Sirach 18 and 27. A wise man will fear in everything, and in the day of sinning he will beware of offense, but a fool will not observe the time. And as it says, a wise man will fear in everything. He will fear YAHAWAH, bahasham, YAHAWASHI, guiding us to where we need to go. And as it says, and in the day of sinning he will beware of offense. When you get to that point though where you think, man, that flesh starts talking to you, that old man wants to come back and get you in a situation, but you will beware that offense and pull yourself back from the fire. But as it says, but a fool will not observe the time. A fool will gladly walk into that burning house and get involved in this world and get the consequences for it. Hey, but as Joshua said, as for me and my house, we will serve the Lord.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
This ain't the Lord. The Lord we talk about ain't the Lord from the Christian Baptist Church, man. Old sweet Jesus.
Yeah.
The light meat. We talking about the actual the true power of the heavens and the earth, man. All right, in His Son. That's what we talking about. The God of the Bible. It's a difference between the God of the church and the God of the Bible. The God of the Bible, we know Him. We know His ways. We know what He's about. We know what He did in the past and what He's going to do in the future. And we know that they have, yes, we say the name of the Lord, and we bring up His color, because His color is all about truth's sake, because lies been told. So we bring His color up to bring forth truth, man. Yes, both of them are dark-skinned men, all right, from the tribe of Judah. And those men are going to come back to save the 1/3 elect of the nation of Israel, man. Right? And those things have to be pushed because lies have been told. Right? Those lies been told by who? The so-called white man. He told those lies of them being white, man.
For centuries.
For centuries, man. And that's plastered in you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans' heads, man. When you think of Jesus Christ, you think of him being a white man. Point blank, period.
When you go put Jesus Christ in Google Images, who comes up? When you put Yahawashi in Google Images, who comes up?
Right. The world knows now. That's why even in the Google search, you put in Esau, they have him being red, a white man. The world knows now, man. And how do they know? Through the prophets and teachers of the Lord. The real men are back. All right? The real men of the Lord are back, man. And we're back to set the record straight. Because we're the mouthpiece of the Lord. The Lord is never going to come down here and talk to none of you niggas. He's never going to come down here, all right? And I can always bring out, open a big, yeah, get with a nigga with a suede do-rag, man. The Lord's not going to open up a big round circle in the sky and talk to you. No, he's going to send holy spiritual men, right? That's confessing the name. Because a lot of guys run from that name, man. And like I said, a lot of you niggas have your eyes, you have your eyes one eye open, man. Some of you niggas still are asleep. You want to mix doctrines and shit together, man, ways and shit, because you want to do what you want to do. You gotta change your whole lifestyle with this thing, man. All right, you gotta change your whole lifestyle. The way you was thinking and shit, being carnal and different things of the world, you gotta change that shit, man. Oh, you got a man? Yeah, I got a man, but I don't really like him. I know I'm gone.
For real.
That's my baby daddy. All right, I'm gone.
It's complicated.
Complicated.
Yeah.
They say that a lot too.
Don't it?
You gotta even to keep the laws of the community. You gotta ask these women, you got a man? Oh, I got a man. Oh no, I ain't got a man. She'll say she ain't got a man. All right.
Just a nigga I fuck with from
Yeah.
time to time.
Yeah, you gotta leave that shit alone.
You know, that kind of shit.
I'm talking to somebody. Oh yeah, you gotta go. Just to save yourself, man, the headache. You know?
Hey, a wise man will beware of, in the day of offense of committing a sin.
Right.
Fearing all things. Just real quick.
You don't want a nigga coming rolling up on you in a Chevy aluminum with tinted windows, talking shit. You fucking my woman, son. Hey, because what the scripture says in what that, Proverbs 6 about the rage of a man.
Yeah, he's not gonna be satisfied with money.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah. Lord made a lot of women out here for you to mess with, man. You find your own woman. You don't have to mess with nobody else's woman, man. You know? Go ahead, out.
And this St. John, just to back up the elders. St. John chapter 3, verse 3. Yahawashi answered and said unto him, Verily, verily, I say unto thee, except a man be born again, he cannot see the kingdom of the Most High.
Read it again.
St. John 3 and 3. Yahawashi answered and said unto him, Verily, verily, I say unto thee, except a man be born again, he cannot see the kingdom of the Most High.
Hey, there it is in a nutshell, man. You gotta be born again. All that old shit, you gotta get rid of it. You know, Jesus, going to church on Sunday, listening to Pastor Porkchop, all that shit he taught you is just bullshit, man.
Yeah.
You know, all that was a fucking pep rally for you to bring more money to the church, man.
Right, it's a business. The church house is a business, man. They're set there to keep their doors open. All right? America is another business that's set in full swing to keep their doors open. So that's why what they have in church, different dramas happen, different pet rallies and cooks and shit like that to get you niggas wrapped in it, man. We bringing Kiki wine into church. You niggas run down and
Gimmicks.
huh?
Yeah.
Gimmicks.
Gimmicks and shit. You know?
These other Israelite groups, they're all about gimmicks, all about distracting chick from the truth, from the prophecies.
Crushing things.
yeah.
And when you go into what's about to happen, it's not pretty, man. It's real.
Yeah, straight down the middle.
Yeah.
That's why we give you the straight. That's why over here at GMS we give you the straight skinny. It's no time to lie to you, man. It's no time to play games. You need to hit the straight skinny. You need to hit the raw and uncut. That's why a lot of brothers, we try to, clean it up a little bit, but a lot of times you niggas need to hit the raw and uncut and how dirty and nasty and raw it's finna be out here, man. It's about to be just that. I'd rather hear that than to hear a goddamn lie, man.
Get rocked back to sleep.
Yeah. A lot of you niggas get rocked back to sleep. A lot of you so-called sisters, you get rocked back to sleep. You look really a lot of you look for entertainment. This is not entertainment. This is Chappelle show, man.
Right.
All right. This ain't what they call that shit back in the day? Comic View.
Comic view. Yeah.
I mean, we, brothers have spirits. The Lord, put brothers in spirit. Brothers make it jazzy sometimes and say certain shit, but it's not that. It's not entertainment. This ain't the movies, man. ACM or AMC.
Yeah.
All right. A lot of you niggas if you looking for that, you need to go buy you a pack of Jerry Springer goddamn tapes or some shit, man.
Right.
Or go find some other shit to go, because this ain't for you. A lot of this ain't for a lot of jakes, man. If you're looking for something, a lot of you jakes be looking for, what it is, some type of place.
Oh yeah, like a hangout kind of.
Yeah, hangout, yeah.
Kind of,
Yeah.
Like a fraternity someplace.
Chicken wing, barbecue, and beer, man.
Yeah.
It just ain't that. It's the business need to be handled first, though, man. That's what you need to get in your head. Business. It's business first, man. You know?
Yeah. And it's the 7 days a week thing. This ain't just Saturday. You gotta live this thing daily.
Yeah. When the cameras are off, when the brothers are away, what are you doing? Are you still doing the things you're supposed to do? Or are you eating mystery meat? When the brothers are gone, are you eating mystery meat? Because that didn't happen before. When been by the house, he got mystery meat in the icebox, man. Hey, what the fuck is that?
Pack of
Oh
cigarettes.
no,
in
somebody
your
put
console.
that there. Man, you stay by yourself, man.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's a long time ago, But anyway, what are you doing, man? Are you keeping the law? When the cameras are off, brothers are away, are you still rehearsing the righteous acts, man? Are you still in the mindset of being a man of the Lord? Are you identifying what's right and what's wrong out here, man? When you've been put in those positions. Hey, Chris, I bought you a pepperoni pizza. Dun dun dun. What you gonna do?
Right.
What you gonna do? Because your boss gave you the pepperoni pizza, you gonna eat it?
You say you gonna toss it in the garbage and the body stuff.
Yeah, man, you can play that shit off, man. Oh, I gotta go. Oh, I forgot what time it is. You take the pizza on the other side of the fucking White House and throw that shit away. How was it, John? Oh, it was good as a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Come back fake chewing and shit. Oh, it was good. Good, man.
I just ate. That'd be my thing. I just ate. Man, I'm full, man. I just ate.
I'm gonna go eat it in my car.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, man. You're gonna be tested.
See, this do it from the old days, you heard me? Hit that bitch with me.
Yeah.
Dun 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 dun. You can hit again. That weed just smoking like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
What you gonna do?
Popping.
I got a quick one.
Say, son, they killed my people. Come on with me.
Yeah.
Dun 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 dun. Jason in that bitch like Boys in the Hood.
You gotta get out the car, Trey.
Right.
You better get out that car.
I didn't get in that, man. Right?
You better if you know better, if you feel the law, you better get out that car. It happens. These things, these scenarios come up. These scenarios come the fuck up, man. Dealing with them fucking women out here. You better know what the fuck you dealing with, man. Because all this right here, shaking and twisting, that's child support. Shaking right now.
Yeah.
That's child support twerking. She got the big lips, and that's child support. That's all you need to keep first and foremost in your head. What I'm dealing with. I'm dealing with a demon, a dragon. What the fuck I'm dealing with, man? How can I escape? You know? These are scenarios that come up. That dun 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 dun.
Precept back here. This is Rock 2 and 1. My son, if thou come to serve the Most High, prepare thy soul for temptation.
Temptations is gonna happen. They're gonna come. People gonna come because they see your walk and your life is changing. They're gonna come to test you.
Say, bitch, look, I got a lick I want you to hit with me, you heard me? The nigga around the corner,
Just come in the house with me. Man, you better leave that nigga alone, man.
Get his number.
You
Right?
better leave that nigga alone, man. Cause the boys the partners and friends, they gonna wanna come back and do them things that you used to do. scam, carjack, whatever you was into, they gonna come back around there for that shit. And it's a big major test, because you get in that car with them niggas, you might not come back. You gonna be sent your ass to jail, or Lord gonna send your black ass to the spirit world. Because you know better. The thing about us, we even being put in a position as like Adam. I'm dealing with you, so you know better. When the deal go down, everybody else gonna be unscathed. I'm gonna bust your ass. This is like a son. He's like a son. You know, a man have his son. He's like this brother. He has a son. His brother's son out here. You lace him up with the things that he's supposed to know. Fuck little Jerry, Kiki, and little Tom. I'm dealing with you. So you knew better. I'm gonna bust your ass. The Lord do that to the men of the Lord. You wanna sit here and eat them bad food? I'm gonna fuck your stomach up. I'm gonna put something on your ass, man. And that's why you gotta be thinking about Pops. Man, Pops gonna bust my ass if I do this shit, man. Big brother gonna bust my ass. And they do that because the Lord loves his men. He don't love. Give me that one in Hebrews about a son. How you chastise the son. The Lord ain't dealing with the other nations of 2/3. He's dealing with you. So when he tests you, read that again. When he tests you with those temptations, you better know the right answer. You better know the right answer and what to do. You're gonna get your ass bust, man. Yeah, go ahead. No, go ahead.
Amos 3:2. You only have I known of all the families of the earth.
Right.
Therefore I will punish you for all your iniquities.
Yeah. All your niggas, the Lord gonna punish you, man. When you read Genesis, the 2nd chapter, man, and different things like that, the Lord was lacing Adam up on how to be, what to do. So when you go to chapter 3, when all that shit broke down and him listening to the woman, the Lord bust his ass, man. The Lord put hard labor in his life, few days, all right, in evil times. And we just went over that because it's been a domino effect. A trigger has even happened to this day. That's why we're in the position we're in, all right? Knowing better, but yet doing wrong, man. You better know better and do what's right. Do the right thing, even with your brother. Even quarrels and different things, you better do the right thing. It ain't about your feelings and your emotions. It's about doing the right damn thing, man. I'm wrong. Fuck it, I'm wrong. I'm gonna admit my wrongs. Even to the Lord. You got Jake want to do wrong and not fess up and not even, hey, I'm not gonna even say nothing to the Lord. I'm not gonna even repent. Okay, keep playing them games if you want. Keep playing them games, man, with the Lord, huh?
Just add real quick. With the elder saying, also right according to the scriptures, not right according to your own mind. Right?
Yeah. Because the scripture talk about a man being right in his own mind. You a fool, man. You really playing yourself. What is this? Go ahead.
This is Rock 30:13. Chastise thy son and hold him to labor, lest his lewd behavior be an offense unto thee.
Yeah. And what the lewd behaviors is when it comes to us, the ways of the world, the entanglements, the ways of the world, man. You gotta get out of that shit, man. Start thinking different. Like I said before, in order for us to make it out of Babylon, we gonna have to think. You're gonna have to have a different mindset in this thing, man. Go ahead, you got something to say?
Yeah, it says give him no labor. Give him no liberty in his youth. Give him no liberty. Give him no liberty in his youth, and wink not at his fathers. Because even though the Lord chastises, he also tells us in Acts that he wink at our fathers, which is different. You deal with your son hands on. The Lord deal with us as sons. Now the Lord wink at our fathers, but when we're raising our children, the Lord say, look, don't wink at his fathers, because he's gonna bring a reproach unto you, man. Right. So when you teaching, because the best teacher experience, like you say, you busting his ass, he like, man, Pop's tripping. But the whole thing is for the order, the fear. You keep the fear there, you're gonna always remember in the time not the sinner go off. Like when you think, when somebody got, you reveal respect, which we're children of the Lord. So we showing the fear like we gonna come and count, we're gonna be dedicated, all right? We're gonna donate our time and dedicate ourselves accordingly to what the Lord said do. Then after that, you do whatever you want, because you're gonna do it in righteousness anyways. Go ahead.
Me and you talked about it a while back, me and the brother Kazaki from that river, because there are liberties in this thing.
They are.
you have liberties in this thing to do certain things, man.
Occasion to the flesh.
You know, and they got certain men that come in and wanna what did the scripture say about our liberty? They wanna I just had it in my head.
Evil about liberty.
No, occasion to the flesh.
Occasion to the flesh.
No, it says something about they wanna
Acute. I know.
Oh, yeah,
something about our liberties, man. No, 3 months I had just talked about it with Kazaki, man.
Take advantage of it. You
Yeah.
can't not to take advantage of it.
It's one of you brothers gonna get it. It's otherwise my train of thought with it though.
I think it's give occasion to the flesh. As far as our liberties. Or you can ruin a man by your liberties too. Understanding as as we walk, just because something righteous is not expedient. So if you doing something to a man who just came around and you doing something that's righteous, but he looking like, whoa, what is this? He's not fully all the way developed in the truth to where he understand what you're doing. It don't mean what a man doing, he off. It's about when and how you doing, because timing is everything. Timing is everything, man. Yeah.
It's the principle of it.
It's the principle of the matter, yeah.
Like I always say, it's not about what you done. It's not about what you did. It's not about I had that song, remember? The song I told you about? And the boy says it's not about like when you do like let's say I come and do something to you. It's not about how I did what I did, it's how I done this
It's
shit.
how you did it,
Yeah, the principle of it.
Yep.
You know? And sometimes the principle that what sets everything off, man.
It's the top thing.
Yeah.
It's the top thing. How things work, yeah.
And there's principle even with the Most High, man. 'Cause like I said, when it comes to us, we know better. We know, you. If you don't know better, you can go find out. It's easy to go find out.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah.
Because if you go find out, it's like knowing.
Yeah,
You just didn't want to go find out.
yeah. That's how you get
Same
your
thing.
ass busted.
Yeah.
Man. But go ahead, you got it real fast. But when you brothers got it, I know you got that.
You can get one after
Yeah, it's Galatians 2:4, and that because of false brethren, unawares brought in, who came in privily to spy out our liberty.
They got certain men that come and spy our liberties, man. When you do certain things in front of them, Jake got the camera.
You got a list, writing everything down. Yeah, he did this.
Yeah.
He
On
did
this
that.
day- On this day,
They got
And
the
then-
screenshots.
Then wait for Mad Day to say it. Well, why you ain't say it when I did it?
They building a
You
folder.
building you building a case.
yeah,
Like,
because if this brother do
What you
something
doing?
right here, I'm gonna say, I know, don't do that. That's nah,
yeah, right there.
right there.
Yeah.
You don't.
Right there.
It's like the scenario with the dog. This brother got a dog. If Scruffy, what his name is?
Yoshi.
If Yoshi piss and shit right here, I'm not gonna wait 2 weeks later to bust his ass.
Right there.
I'm gonna kick this nigga by the neck.
Yeah, put his face by.
Bust his
Yeah,
ass. This
put
is
his
why I'm
nose
busting you.
by.
This is
Yeah.
why I rebuke you. This is
Yeah.
why I'm
Yep,
telling
yep,
you something.
Yep.
Or if I don't know, hey, what you just did was that? No, this is where it's at right here. This is how it's done. I don't wait 2 months later to say, hey, remember on that day you piss of shit right there. Well, nigga, you see me piss of shit. You didn't say nothing.
I thought it was cool.
Yeah.
But that's winking at his follies.
Yeah, but that's what women do.
That's
They'll
what
wait till the
women do.
argument.
They're gonna wait till the
they-
argument and then
but-
say you did that.
Remember
Yeah.
June 20th?
20th,
Yeah,
yeah.
like,
2002.
Yeah.
What?
November 27th. And what it is, at night, we was on the lake.
Late, yeah.
You had on green.
It was a Thursday.
Yeah.
Yeah, remember everything.
It was cold too.
Nigga time.
Remember it was cold? Yeah, I remember it was cold. See, you remember. See? Fucked up, man. Go ahead, Doc.
Hebrews.
Yeah, you think he was
Okay.
That was it on that?
no, real quick.
They spied the liberties.
Who came in privily to spy out our liberty, which we have in the Mashiach
We have
Yahawashi.
liberties in Mashiach
Agenda.
outside.
Agenda, nigga, agenda.
We have things that we can do
Yeah.
to to put your head back.
Yeah.
When I say put your head back and cock your feet back or let your head down, I mean there's certain things you can do that's cool, man. It's not going off, man.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with hey, according to the world, they believe there's something wrong with drinking, but there have men in the Lord that drunk. There have men, it's another word for let's say strong drink or something like that. And he goes it goes into Chicago, it goes into alcohol, man. Strong alcohol. But the Lord put also is a way to drink the alcohol. You drink it in your tent. It's a way to actually drink in moderation. So there's a way, there's a liberty, there's a way, but it's a way how to do it too. What you about to
They
say?
got one in the New Testament that actually says when the Sabbath is going on or something, or after it's over, you can go buy a strong drink.
Right.
It says that.
Yeah, man.
In that, it said go buy you strong drink.
That just
it's
one
not an
liberty.
issue.
That's just one liberty, man.
You know, a certain kind of woman, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
You know.
They stumble at that. You know,
Yeah,
that's too hard. When you say that right there, I know what you're going into. That'll
Yeah.
put a nigga whole
Yeah,
mind.
yeah.
My nigga brain is getting warped.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Ain't no way you men of the Lord, y'all.
Yeah.
Y'all on Shipman tour. You know what I'm talking
Yeah.
about.
Yeah.
You know?
Ice cream.
Lady of the night.
Yeah, you get
prostitute.
You finding you a tooth, man. You slay that ice cream. Oh,
That's
you,
right.
Hey, half these women out here prostitutes, man.
Yeah, pretty much.
All of them, man.
Right.
They all are.
What you
to
gonna
make
buy
some-
me?
Yeah.
Man, you a prostitute. You ask me what you gonna buy me, man. You a prostitute, man.
Bills you gonna
Just the
You gotta
prostitutes
pay
are
to get
being,
that honey.
they're being up front. They just want the money up front,
Man,
man.
these women up front with this shit, man.
Yeah, it's accounts in the scriptures where men dealt with prostitutes. Men of the
But
Lord, man.
that's a you know,
That's a heavy topic.
but yeah, that's a heavy topic. You know, brothers don't even do that. Brothers don't even do that, but it's there.
Yeah.
If you want it, then
It's there. You know what I'm saying? There's other things that Jake just bugged out on, man.
Yeah, but it's liberties, like you said. You have to be
Yeah.
aware of it. You gotta know what's what.
Hey, give me that other one.
Okay. This is Hebrews 12, verse 5. And ye have forgotten the exhortation which speaketh unto you as unto children.
That's right.
My son,
My
despite
son, and it's really going into us. Lord saying, my son, go ahead.
despise not thou the chastening of the Lord, nor faint when thou art rebuked of him.
And now faith when I rebuking that dun 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 moment, you chose wrong, chastening is coming. Some brothers chastening happen faster than others, man.
I got it.
You know, some brothers chastening happen faster than others. You know, you do some shit, yeah, something happens right immediately. I know me sometimes it be immediately. Man, go ahead.
Verse 6. For whom the Lord loveth, he chasteneth.
What?
For whom the Lord loveth, he chasteneth.
For whom the Lord loveth, he chasteneth. That chastening could be losing everything. You dare down on break or be on the streets. And the Lord tells you to see who you love. Do you love me? Or you love the world? I'm gonna take the shit that you love, a whole as a high esteem. I'm gonna test you by taking it away. And give me that one in Jeremiah where the Lord said about how he make your friends. It's something about, I think it's in Jeremiah.
He making us
11.
friends.
No, he make your enemies to be at peace with you.
Be at peace with you.
And who your main enemies, man? The so-called white man, your friends, your so-called family members. Those are number one can be said as your enemies, because the Lord can make their attitudes change like this towards you. And you we did that video of the black sheep, and now you're the black sheep. Now you're the one that you're outcast. All right, and it's all chastening. What's your mindset when you get your ass busted? When you had the nice car and you lost that bitch, what's your mindset gonna be? You gonna keep going, or you just gonna quit? You gonna fall apart right there. It's all chastening, because the Lord look at us as sons, man. Go ahead.
And scourgeth every son whom he receiveth.
Scourges, meaning whoop your ass, man. Go ahead.
Verse 7. If ye endure chastening, the Most High dealeth with you as with sons.
Deal with you as with sons, and we know. And I'm gonna use this as an example. When you had Noah and his 3 sons, why did it? I'm gonna ask you, brother. Why did Shem, Ham, and Japheth turn their back when their pops was naked? When he broke their young.
It was Shem and Japheth.
Shem and Japheth. I'm just using them as a whole, because the other one, Ham did something.
Ham did something. Yeah.
Ham
He looked on his father's
He looked on his
yeah.
father's boot. But for the other 2 brothers to turn their back, what that mean?
Not respectful.
You close. Y'all brother close. Keep trying to, huh?
Why would they turn their face towards their dad? Why he naked? But Ham laughed at him.
He there and said because they knew
It's
because
close.
they knew the laws, statutes, and
They
commandments.
knew the
Meaning-
laws.
Meaning their daddy taught them. Their daddy taught them the laws and the commandments. What's right and what's wrong.
That's right.
So they knew not to look up on their daddy naked because it's in the law.
It's in the law.
See another man.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
it's the
yes,
same thing with
yeah.
us. The Lord busts our ass with different things that we do. All right. because we didn't done something, so he bust our ass. And then there's times where, like, what's the one you said earlier? You said something earlier about damn, you said something earlier.
With the chastising because of the lewd behavior,
Nah, you said something, but I was gonna say something to it, but I think
wink at the fathers.
yeah. Some of the fathers that we do, who make intercession for us? Yahawashi.
Yeah.
Lord, don't do that to him, Lord. He ain't know. When he did that, he ain't know no better. The Lord steps in place for us. Even the scriptures go so deep to say, even the spirit that's in us groans make intercession, meaning pray to the Most High about our fuck up.
Even when we don't.
Even when we don't know.
Or we might not know it. Lord.
If we have the elect, our spirit's perfect. Our flesh is what's wicked. So
Right.
your spirit, wants to do the right thing.
That's right.
But yeah, like the elder said, Yahawashi makes intercession for us. He actually walked the earth as a man, so he knows exactly how it feels to be in sinful flesh. The Most High he was never in sinful flesh, but like they teach in the Catholic Church, the Trinity and all that madness. Yahawashi actually walked the earth as a man, just like us, and he was tempted just like us, and he overcame.
And he got the victory. Same thing with us going back to Genesis. The reason why we're going through what we're going through from the book of Genesis with Adam is to know 360 degrees of righteousness and wickedness, to be perfect judges. Because when we get in the kingdom, we're going to be perfect judges by knowing good and evil. We knew about good. We knew about good back in the garden. All right? Now we're in the time right now to what? To learn the evil. So when we do get placed back in our rightful positions, we're going to know how to judge those nations.
As a God.
As a God and as a true judge.
Because we know
Right.
the consequences for evil
Yeah.
behavior.
Same thing with this man just went into. Same thing with Yahawashi. Yahawashi came back. He was Adam. He was the first Adam. He's coming back as the second Adam. But in the middle of that, he came back as certain people doing certain. He came back as Solomon.
Yeah.
Niggas said, "Oh, why Yahawashi never dealt with a woman? Well, he dealt with a woman as Solomon.
Many,
That's
yeah.
for
Many
our-
women.
Thousands.
That's secrets though.
Yeah, that's for us to know.
They can't
But-
understand reincarnation and get it.
But yeah, and he went off. He went off.
And Solomon.
Solomon came back. Yahawashi did his thing, but he knows he got the victory because he knows right from wrong. He knew the things that he's supposed to do, man. He came back perfect.
When he was Adam dealing with Eve, what happened?
Right. He knew, man.
And the only time he was perfect when he came back as, like he said, so-called Jesus Christ Yahawashi. But he came back as other people in reincarnation.
He knew
That's-
good and evil.
That's far out.
He knew good and evil. That's how he was able to get the victory.
Yep.
Over what? Death. Same thing as the elect finna do. We finna get the victory over death because we know right and wrong now, man.
Yeah, we know now.
Right? We know right and wrong. And we're gonna get the victory over death. Through what? Getting that twinkling of the eye, being changed, man. Being immortal. And that's the most powerful thing there is, man. Go ahead. But we gotta, right now, we gotta get our ass bust sometimes, man. Keep you on the right path. Shit happens, man. Shit happens. Oh, give me that one. You got some more now.
Even the chastising is not for what's gonna be given unto us. How it go? It says your present labor, your present chastisement is not compared to
Not worthy to be
the time
compared
of
to
glory
the
or what.
which is to
We
come.
want to receive, man.
And we not, hey bro, men of the Lord, I always tell us brother all the time, I don't even complain much about nothing no more. I already know both sides of everything. I know E is controlled. It's like I ain't even got no attitude about nothing, bro. I understand all things. They give you a peace.
What you said yesterday? Hey, if the Lord cool with it, I'm cool.
I'm cool with it. Yeah, if the Lord cool with it, I'm cool with it. Like this is show.
Yeah, you have those days, but at the most part,
You click
the
back
white
in.
man, so-called white man, does or say something. He doing what he's supposed to do.
He controlled.
The black woman does certain some shit.
She
Or
control.
nation, they're doing what they're supposed to do. They control, man. So we know that.
Body
We know who's in control.
right.
And like the scriptures, I always refer to the scriptures in Ephesians, 4, about we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but principalities. We know that too.
Yep.
We know that, man. So you're supposed to be the guy that's calm when everything is chaos and shit coming
That's
at you.
right.
You're supposed to be calm, man. This nigga, you be seeing niggas being all rotted. Nigga can't do nothing. He's not gonna put his hands on me.
Yeah, it's a
You know what I'm saying?
demon.
It's a demon, man.
Yeah.
I remember niggas going, white boy going crazy. Make the fucking demon. Nigga like, oh, this nigga called me a demon and shit. You know, I just got roll with the nigga, man. But that's all it is. You just rebuked him. You know? Go ahead, there's a little more.
Okay. Verse 7. If ye endure chastening, the Most High dealeth with you as with sons.
You deal with chastening, the Most High deal with you as what?
As sons.
As a son. You give a fuck about your son. When your son is out there and it's late, the night light came on, I'm gonna find his ass.
Yeah.
Where he at?
Yeah.
And when all across the little boy, you gonna go get your child. Hey, get your fucking ass up, man. What you doing? And it's just what it is. When even come to you brothers, man. You brothers that come into the faith, even including us. The Lord look at us as sons, man. I don't give a damn about the 2/3. Because like the scripture said, there's an Israel within the Israel. There's Israelites, even in the nation of Israel, there's only a few that he's dealing with inside this own nation that he cares about right now. Go ahead.
For what son is he whom the Father chasteneth not? But if ye be without chastisement.
If you be without chastening, if you going through this thing of ours, you going through without catching no hell, or not getting your ass bust, what is it going to say?
But if ye be without chastisement, whereof all are partakers, then are ye bastards and not sons.
What it means to be a bastard?
Not have a father.
Yeah, you're fatherless. The Most High ain't dealing with you, man. The Most High ain't dealing with you. You just skating along, ain't nothing going on. It's no, and I'm gonna say this too. I don't want too much hell. No, I want too much good. I want to be right there in the middle, man. Just right there. Just give me my daily bread.
Poverty nor riches.
Yeah, give me poverty nor riches, man.
When you see these people,
I get worried when some shit happens too good, man.
Yeah.
you start to show
some
some
bad
coming.
Yeah, I get nervous when some shit happens and just a bag come out of nowhere. Oh, Lord, what the fuck?
Like, what's gonna come take it? You know?
Yeah, man.
Something to break down or something, you know?
Hey,
Right?
oh
The
shit.
Lord give you and take, he'll give you something and take something from you right there.
Yeah, something.
The same day.
You gotta think like that. I'm giving you something in the physical, but what is he trying to take away from me in the spiritual, man?
Yeah.
What is he trying to show me in the spiritual?
Oh yeah.
You know, you gotta be thinking. You gotta be walking on day and eggshells, man. What is going on? What is really happening in the spirit, man? Like if something happens right now, okay, the first thing you start processing in your head, what the Lord is trying to show me about this situation? It's like I go into all the time. This and everything, there's experience in everything, the good and the bad. What are you taking from it? That's all what it is. That ass whooping the Lord gonna give you, what you taking out of it, man? Man, I need to slow down. I be going out too much. You know, I be giving too much of these women too much of my fucking time.
Are you not doing too much?
Yeah.
Oh, too less. Like you need to do more. You know.
Yeah. Because with all that we do, it still ain't enough for it still ain't enough, man.
That's right.
You could be going hard as a mother, it still ain't enough for the Lord, man.
Dirty rags.
Yeah, our righteousness as filthy rags, you know. And you look, like I said, we always go into it. You look at that word filthy rags, it goes into menstrual rag, like a rag that a woman will put for her
Issue.
cycle, her issue. That's what our righteousness is compared to, man. It's nothing, in a sense. Go ahead. Boy, it's like eerie quiet. I ain't never heard it quiet around this motherfucker.
Yeah, the Lord got it like this.
It's like tons and fucking stuff.
on a Saturday, on a late.
Yeah, it's like tons and stuff.
The Lord got it. You see how he work it out?
Yeah.
He wanted us to prophesy him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put this guy.
They ain't never been quiet on the block.
Bro, like
I ain't never heard of this quiet out
the
here.
Lord got it like this. Is time. He gonna make shit. He gonna make things work how they work out. You gotta go.
Yeah, go ahead. You had something?
Yeah, I had
You have
two.
done on that, right?
You bought one up with the chastening. Go ahead. You
Yeah, this
You bought one up with the chastening.
Sirach 30. I'm gonna start at 7. He that maketh too much of his son shall bind up his wounds,
Right there.
and his bowels will be troubled at every cry. A horse not broken becometh headstrong, and a child left to himself will be willful.
So what? It says a horse not broken becomes headstrong. So even you as a son, you sometime coming from the world, you be headstrong. The Lord breaking your ass. Because how you break a horse when you put that saddle on the back of that horse?
Yeah.
He's a young colt. He don't want that shit.
He don't
on.
want
He
that
gonna
on.
buck.
Yeah,
He gonna buck. But you gotta sit there and wrangle him. Then after a while, you have what you start seeing. You seen a guy walking around that little circle with him all day.
You can try it a little bit now.
Then after a while, you start to put that saddle on him, and lead him back. He don't do nothing. He wears it.
Yeah.
And over time, he becomes a full-blown thoroughbred. He's full-blown horse that's obedient, man. Same thing with us. But them ass whoopers is whooping your ass in subjection of following him.
And most I say he's close to them that have a broken spirit and contrite heart.
Yeah.
So if you don't have a broken heart, if you okay with this world, the Lord not dealing with you at all, man.
That's something that you need to be fixing all the time with you, man. Some particular habit, some particular characteristic that you got is always need to be sharpened and molding and critiquing and shaping into being a man of the Lord. Because we all got. It's not to be used as an excuse either, but we all have things that we need to work on, things that we can definitely
Fine tune.
fine tune, man.
Yeah, fine tune.
Purge.
Yeah, whether it be our personalities, whether it be certain things that we kind of love to have habits. It's something that you always need to sharpen up on, man. And over time, because I tell these brothers in the camp, a lot of you brothers that's on the side, a lot of you brothers from the process of 15 years in this thing, there's certain things with you brothers I can see in myself. I used to do, I used to do be like that. Then over time you start to mold yourself. What you see now of me not liking to be around Jake, that's years of experience on how not to be, how to critique yourself. How not to stay out the way, being out of trouble and shit, man. Because you get in trouble around these Jakes, man. Being in the position that you just coming in, you still raw. So one of these, it get on nigga time. You still not fully out of that mode, man. Mm-hmm. You can play like it, but you gotta learn to. You know what? You can have that, bro.
You can't fake yourself.
No, you gotta be real with
Can't
yourself.
play
man.
yourself like
Yeah, the first person that you have to be real with is yourself. Right. Because you're dealing with at the end of the day, we went into it again. You're dealing with the man in the mirror. You facing that mirror. You're looking at the guy. Right? You're looking at the guy. And you should know that in order for me to grow, I need to be real with myself, man. I can't lie to myself. You lie to yourself, you a fool. So what's the best thing for me? For me to operate, for me to see the next day what I need to do and what I need to be putting myself in the position with. Easy. You got something?
Yeah, that's a pinnacle, like the elder saying, that's a pinnacle of peace you're gonna have to reach in the truth. All right? That's when you have gotten the word, you got rooted in the word, and you steady growing and developing. But like you say, you gain a moderation. All right? This is Philippians 4:5. Let your moderation be known unto all men. YAHAWAH is at hand. Your moderation is your equity. Pretty much your peace that come in this thing, man. All right? Your fairness, your gentleness, your mildness. Like he said, brothers raw in the spirit. Brothers got to learn to tune down. All right? You can't be raw all the time. That ain't even a balance. And you can't be too laid back all the time. That's not a balance. So you got to find that even kill. I
remember talking to Yahawah. He made a video about it before. He like, man, I remember when I used to always want to be the homebody and be the guy that's always inside. Said him and Ariella used to get into it.
To go out.
Like, man, I go out, man. He said, I went outside one day, went out and had a good time, man. Like, wow, like what the fuck I've been doing? Like, you just need that, like the person, the equity is going into balance. You need to balance yourself. If you're a guy that's just in a mode, get out. I remember.
It's not the hardest thing. It's not the easiest thing to do either. That's a struggle.
Yeah.
That's a fight. Go ahead.
Yeah, I remember the time I went on Freshman Street, man.
Yeah.
I probably been out in fucking
years.
You know what I'm saying? But I did it. My joy is being around you brothers, man. Being around the brotherhood. Being like-minded as myself. I ain't about to be around them niggas though.
Right.
Go ahead, do it.
Philippians 4:6 or 5. Let your moderation be known unto all men, that YAHAWAH is at hand. Meaning what? He also meaning that he's for as the body, if it's something he don't like to do, but the body want to do it, he compensate. All right? He gonna look after the well-being. The shepherd's supposed to look after the flock, man. We all shepherds in a way. Of course, they have a chief shepherd, all right? Order set up in the camp, but we all shepherds to look after each other, man. And some way or another, if the elder can't answer your question, one else got to be able to answer it, man. You see? It says, be careful for nothing. Don't be anxious over the top. if you're letting your moderation move around. Of course, there's something I need to work at, of course. But in everything, by prayer and supplication, with thanksgiving, let your requests be made known unto our power. Just the point. And the peace of our power, Yahawah, which pass all understanding, shall keep your hearts and minds through the Mashiach Yahawashi, man. So you gain a peace in this thing. That's going through your understanding. You're gonna get a peace to where the world and certain things that used to bother you and affect you, it's gonna roll off you now, man. Cause it's the understanding. I was talking to my bro. I was like, bro, we literally, and I'm not bucking and sounding no kind of way. We literally have the answers to everything in life, right? Well, we don't have the answer to biblically speaking. We can answer all things through the Bible. I guess not no questions we don't understand and know. We're not worrying about the chemistry of the philosophy of the equations of the lower square root of the second power. We ain't worried about that. It's about the scriptures, man.
Even if you get into that, there's an answer for that.
There's an answer for that.
Even with, cause I think Ezra's trying to get into that with the angel. The angel said, look, he said, look, you worry about things on earth, and you let me deal about things in the heavens.
In the heavens, right.
So some things are above your pay grade, man.
What's that got to do with salvation?
Yeah.
Right.
Seeking out all things that's too high for you.
Yeah, like that
Yeah.
clown back then, and y'all brothers witness one. I'm not worried about if Adam had a belly button.
We don't
man.
care about that. That's irrelevant, man.
Right.
Yeah,
Which he clearly
Stupid
did, man. We got belly button. It's neither here nor there, bro.
I didn't think Adam
Hey,
was
nigga,
like
you got a
made
belly
in a
button?
laboratory.
Yeah, I know what he said.
Yeah. Nigga, did you have a belly button? You got a belly button?
You
You
got
got that
one?
right, man.
You-
What you
yeah.
say Adam had?
Fuck no.
He knows that, bro. He said it in the Most High, you know?
Let's say he's made after all of us are made after him. When Adam was made, like we are all made in his image.
Right.
He was the first of us all. Like, you got it, bro.
Yeah, even,
This nigga.
hey man, that's a
Plan.
whole other, that's a whole other side of the ballpark, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But it's not hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not hard though, man. Go ahead,
Look at that Psalms, please.
yeah, go ahead. It's not hard.
It's the book of Psalms, chapter 119. We'll start at 59. I thought on my ways and turned my feet unto thy testimonies. I made haste and delayed not to keep thy commandments.
Yeah, they have to keep thy commandments, man. So that's what it's ultimately about, keeping the commandments to the best of your ability, man. All right? There's dietary. That's an easy thing. Keeping the dietary laws. There's certain things in this society that we can't eat, and there's certain things we can't eat, man. You stay away from the things that you can't eat, and you'll do just fine. One of the top easiest things the Lord said is what? Loving your brother, charity. That's one of the easiest things there is, man.
And it's the second commandment. You
The
gotta
second
do
power.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You gotta do that.
yeah.
First one.
That's not fucking hard to be brotherly, bro. It's not hard. It's one of the easiest things that you can do. But you have to make the effort to do it. You know, you can't be the guy that's receiving more. What I want to say.
While brothers are doing all the legwork, you're just sitting on your ass.
Right, and they're bringing more charity to you, but you're not projecting charity back. You gotta project it back too, man. You got to be there. You know, easy. It's an easy thing, man. All right, and just staying out the way. That's another thing. Just staying off the radar, out of the way of the people of the world. All right, the different events of the world. I'm not worried about.
That second line.
Yes, yeah, I'm not going to that shit.
Fuck that DJ.
That's a death trap,
man. That age is out there.
Yeah, man.
Yes.
That's easy things to do. You worry about the easy things, man. Knock that shit off, and everything else is gonna make sense. Man, go ahead. You got that? You still have one? You probably got it.
No, it's passed.
Should you hear before you see her?
Oh yeah. Hey man, with that, man. Glory be unto Yahawah.
Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Kakadash.
Come on to the elders apostles once again. Peace and blessings, salutations, the hopeful elect. Till next time, Shalawam.
Shalawam.
Yes, time.